Hello everyone, welcome back to another session of Skyllian Rogues. Let me just make sure everything is good. We got audio, you can hear my wonderful voice. Everybody ready?
I got chips.
You got chips, nice. I should get some water after this. But for now, we start with last session. The party managed to land themselves inside the Kakura prison after trying to be smuggled into the city of Dinas Fenur. However, it wasn't long before you guys tried to escape. Thanks to an external commotion, it provided you guys with the opportunity to break out of your cells and help a couple of others actually to break out of their cell as well. One of them was a really powerful mage who has been in Dinas Fenor for about 20 years from what he said. With his help, you guys were teleported into a white marble room with gold accents and a dark hardwood floor. And there's a single door on the other side. The door slams opens as two guards stop in their tracks, seeing you guys. But the old man only needs to show three embedded crystals on his neck, and to the shock of the guards, one of them run off to find a superior officer. So you guys followed this old man to the nearest veranda to see the city that you guys are in right now. Now, off the session, you guys asked about the city. He replies that this is Settlement 2M, or commonly known as Walid to the people. The city is within the borders of the Sun Empire of Merodrath, a militaristic nation with a penchant for expansion. As you talked, you figure out many things in this place requires permit, including the use of magic. The old man, now known as Desmond, after you guys asked him for a bit, suggested that the party not reveal your identity as spellcasters or be forced to get a Sun Promise permit or be sent to the Sunset Isles. So, as you wait on the balcony, you guys hear the nearby door swing open, followed by two sets of footsteps. In come the guard that just left just now, and with him is a haughty looking halfling. She wears a black and purple dress with white and gold scarf covering her head and the lower face. Her short black hair kind of slightly seen kind of under the scarf. Lazily she asks, "Alright, what's this about the 3-star promise?" Desmond could only smile and reply, "What's up, Sparky?" Immediately, you feel uncomfortable as you feel something prickly and staticky in the air. The guard behind her begin to look slightly nervous, but the halfling pauses in silence, staring at Desmond, up and down, and then to the rest of the party, and then back to Desmond. "Follow me," she adds. She turns around and disappears into the left, out of your view. What do you do?
Hey.
Follow, I suppose. Well, let's.
Did I wake up when she came?
Yes, I would assume so. Yes.
All right, then. I guess we'll go with them.
Yes, let's all go.
Let's go, friend Jade.
Alright. So she leads you into a large marble, like outside of the door that she entered, it leads you to a large marble room, accented with gold decoration and flourishes. And at the center of the room is a mezzanine that you can see the lower floors. The halfling walks around the floor, which leads to a different ivory door. The door opens and leads to a sterile looking hallway, completely white with black lines in intricate patterns decorating the ceiling, the wall, and the floors, with dim purple energy running along them. And following the pattern zooms off to the opposite side of the room. You guys walk to the first door on the left, and then the halfling gives it a knock. The door opens to reveal a cylindrical office with books being pulled out or being placed into bookcases that are on the wall by some invisible force. The books fly to the center of the desk, to a desk at the center of the room, where seated a serious-looking elf, for her blonde hair tied into a bun. She looks up, and shock immediately takes her. The electrical charge immediately drops from the environment as the halfling turns around and tackles Desmond into a hug, crying loudly and just shouts, "Desmond, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry." And the elf kind of walks up to you guys and wipes away her tears with a handkerchief, and just says, "Well, I'm very happy to see you again, Desmond." And she turns to you guys. "Am I right in assuming you broke him out of the prison?"
Yes, ma'am, we did.
Thank you very much. We were losing hope. Yeah, I've been waiting there for about 10 years in that prison. I know, but we can't exactly attack a different country without any circumstances. And I'm assuming you did not reveal your identity. Of course, of course. Yeah, there's Sparky. Kinda rubs the halfling's head, but she's just like hugging Desmond, not letting go. Ah, my apologies. She tucks the handkerchief to her left pocket. This, as you know, is Desmond. And I am Ilfir, and this is Uma. We are acquaintances of Desmond.
Are you sure you're acquaintance? I mean, I don't know if acquaintances would, hug each other.
Of course
Well-
they do.
Exactly. Here you go. And may I know your names? I don't think we've been introduced.
Well,
Hi.
I'm Kane.
Oh, that's okay. You go first.
I was just gonna say I'm Kane, and I take her hand, give her a little kiss on the hand.
Oh dear. Oh, thank you. Right. And kind of takes off her handkerchief, wipes it a little bit, and then tucks it back. And the rest of you?
Umar is the elf, right?
Uma's the halfling.
Halfling.
Oh, halfling.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
I should write down the name here. Uma and also
Uma.
Ilfir.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Ignis.
Ignis.
I mean- Yeah.
Very nice
Just-
to meet you.
Yeah, I mean, it's easy to it's easier to say Ignis than primordial, I suppose. So
Of course, of course. Well, it's very rare to see one of your kind this far out. Usually you stick to Honohea and don't really go out.
yeah, well, people go out sometimes.
Yes, that is
So-
usually the case. And the rest of you?
This old tabaxi right here will be Jade.
Jade, nice to meet you. And what about this hunk of metal over here?
Greetings and most pleasant greetings, Madam Omar, K5 at the service.
Ilfir. Uma's the little girl.
But yeah, we're talking to the elf, or
Yeah, you're talking to the elf. The
okay, yeah, sorry,
the
okay.
halfling is still hugging her
Okay.
nonstop.
Elfir. Madam Elfir. This unit is designated as J5.
J5. Nice to meet you. And the two of you kind of gestures to Umara and Ash. I'm Ash. You know, like Ash, like fire burns stuff and it becomes Ash. Yeah, that Ash. Yes, and I am Umara. Pleased to meet you. Oh well, have a seat, have a seat. It kind of gestures at some into the air, and you can see 6 of the nearby chair kind of fly closer and places itself around the main table. You can see a couple more like teapots fly around, and 3 cups are lands in front of you. Sorry, I do not have any extra. I should have. I didn't expect for some guests. But yeah, have a seat, please.
Thank you, ma'am, for your hospitality.
Yeah. Um, is that? Are you serving tea?
Yeah, it's a special Sun Empire brew. Nothing,
Oh,
nothing,
cool.
nothing special really, but please
Yeah.
get some taste. I'm gonna pour some for each of you. And put you, and then Desmond kind of walks over. Is my room still available? Yes, yes, the room. I made sure that they do not destroy it once you're gone, but your room's still as usual. You might need to do some spring cleaning though. All right, thanks.
You're
He kind
not
of
gonna
turns around.
join us for tea?
And he looks down, looks up to you again. I'd prefer not to be naked. And he begins to walk off.
All
It's
right.
outside the door.
Okay. I mean, I thought you liked being naked, so.
You'll be surprised. He spends way too much time in those bathhouses. Ugh.
Ah. No, I asked. He said so. Yeah, it's not. Mm-mm. Must be something in those bathhouses, huh?
I've never been to one. What are they like?
It's a place where you can get a dip in water without all the salt ruining your skin. And they provide some really nice services. I go there myself once in a while, but
Is it
uh,
the
What, like
one?
massage?
they do massages, manicures, a little bit of facial treatment to help your skin more luscious. I'm an elf. I don't really need those kind of stuff, but it feels nice to be pampered.
Did you go to the one at Zone S? I
Yes,
mean,
yes, that's the most expensive one. They cater to every need really, so it's really really nice.
ah, I-
So, tell me how did you manage to end up with Desmond in the first place?
Oh, well, we tried to enter a city in which we were not welcome, and so we were placed promptly into the prison.
Hmm.
So after a few hours of no one coming to see us, we decided to just find our way out.
Right.
And as
And
we were finding our way out, I'm sorry?
and you somehow managed to just break out, no problem. I'm surprised there weren't guards rushing to that place. They're very, very paranoid about their prisoners.
Well,
Um,
there happened to be a commotion going on up top at the time.
yeah. So we took the opportunity to, go out of the prison. I mean, I think the quality of the materials they use have dwindled for quite a bit. I mean, it wasn't too hard to get out, so
Well, I mean, we did have to fight off a few guards, and they did pack a bit of a wallop. I mean,
Yes, I
I'm
can see
still.
you guys do not look well. You know what? And she kinda opens her drawer a bit. I mean, there's something here. And kind of pulls out what looks to be like a ticket. It's very fancy. It's made from some sort of like hard paper. You can see it's mostly black with golden accent, a golden border, and like writing. It says on it, where is it? Is it this one? Yes, it says Globwin Tavern.
Lockwind Tavern. Ooh.
Globwin Tavern.
Oh,
Yeah. Free coupon valid for one night. I I have this I haven't really gotten the chance. I've been very busy, but please make yourself at home down there. It is really nice place, and with this coupon, room service is amazing. So like feel free to just get some rest. And I don't really have much to give, but kind of puts out a small bag of coins and hands it to you guys. Honestly, thank you very much for bringing him back to
oh.
us.
oh,
Madam, you've done quite enough already. Kane says as he picks up a gold coin
All
or
right,
whatever they are.
all right. So you take the bag of coin. You can count it later if you want. Well,
Um,
if you
are,
yes.
are there any cookies on the table?
No, just tea, unfortunately.
Uh, okay, then that's fine.
Uma, and the door opens once more, and you see the halfling again. Her face still mostly covered by that white scarf that she wears. But you can see like the slight red under her eyes. The black make eyeshadow kind of melts a little bit. Yes. Can you escort them to Globwin, please? I think they deserve a rest. They do not. They look worse for wear right now. Yes, of course, of course. Come with me.
Yes, well, thank you very much for your hospitality, ma'am.
Yes,
Kane
yes.
will swallow the rest of the tea that he was drinking before he goes.
Seeing Kin drink his whole cup, J5's gonna offer his cup to Kin. Friend Kin, would you like to have another cup?
No thanks. No thank you. One's enough for me.
This is a very nice tea.
Thank you. Maybe come over tomorrow or something. Why don't you guys come over tomorrow and we can have lunch and we can talk more. Yeah, I should be
Yes,
free. I could finish all my work today and then we could talk tomorrow. What do you say?
that would be very nice. I mean, we'd have to see what our plans are tomorrow, but you know, we can. I think we can squeeze in a bit of a lunch, a bit of luncheon.
Very
Nope,
busy,
you're
aren't
my
you?
only plan tomorrow, ma'am.
Well then, if that's the case, I'll looking forward to see you guys tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh, is Tammy with us?
Tammy's not.
Tammy is not. Wait. Did she just went off or?
You didn't check on her, didn't you?
No, I thought she would go with us. Like I mean,
You thought she would go with you.
oh no, she's still sleeping. Did nobody wake up Tammy? Oh jeez. Okay, if I don't see Tammy, I'm just gonna. Oh, excuse me for a second. I think I forgot someone, and go back to find Tammy.
All right, so you rush back to go and find Tammy. The rest of you?
Uh,
I'll go
I,
with.
I'm gonna look at towards Omar. Madam Omar, have you did you happen to see a hag around here?
Yes. She went with Desmond just now to his room. I'm pretty sure he's on to his shenanigans as usual.
Okay, just okay, good to know. Thank you.
Yes. Come. So is everybody ready to go?
Let's wait for our friend Ignis.
Alright.
This unit believes she is looking for one of our companion.
Alright. Ignis, you run over. Ignis and Kane, right? The two of you run over to where you last see Tammy at the veranda. You slam the door open, walk over there, and you notice she's not there. She's not leaning at the veranda.
Did you realize she was not here? Where do you think she went? Did she get Was she? Did I? She probably. Oh. Uh. Uh. Okay. Uh. She couldn't have gone far, right? Where do you think she would go? Where is she?
Well, if she didn't follow us, then she may have just gone in the opposite direction. She may have tried to go down into the city herself to see it.
Oh no! Oh no! She's so young. She's not supposed to be on the street like this. What?
I don't know. She's not that young.
She's 10. What can you do at 10?
I mean, there's a lot of things you could do at 10. So
I mean, I suppose, but I don't know. Like, I don't like thinking of small child like that is on the street alone in a place that she doesn't even know.
there's not much we can do. We can put out a search for her, but it'll be difficult.
I, I mean, I guess we could tell Ilford that a child is missing. Maybe can I just hold on? Actually, can I just look over the veranda, like downstairs? Is there a downstairs? Can I see if there's any kid that looks like it could
You're
be?
6 floors up.
Oh, people look like ants.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Uh, okay. Should we go find her?
Well, I think the best option if you want to find her is to get Ilfer to take us around, since since she knows this. Or Uma.
Yeah. You're right. You're right. Let's go back. Let's go back and tell her. We're missing someone. Mm,
Alright, so
let's
the
go-
two of you rush back to where Uma is. You see the rest of your party leaning around, just waiting.
So, I think one of the ones traveling with us, a small child, half elven, female, about 10. I don't know where she went. She just kind of up and disappeared. Um, d-
Hmm. I think she. Did you check with Desmond?
no, actually, I did not. I don't know. She doesn't seem too taken with Desmond, and don't know why she would follow him. But I mean, I guess I could
I mean,
check.
Desmond could have offered her a room and a place to sleep.
Like with the hag.
Not with the hag, like just a place to sleep.
Okay, I mean, I suppose. Yeah. Okay.
Well, if you want to go to his room, no, follow me, follow me. And she kind of walks
Alright.
up to the very end of the hallway. There is this kind of like white door. She kind of puts her hand close to what looks to be like a door panel or something, and you can see numbers kind of like appear. She begins to press on some of the images of the number, and you can see the door flickers for a moment, and then she knocks on the door. Ding, 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 ding. Desmond. Ding, 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 ding. Hold on. And the door opens slightly. What?
Hi, Osan. Is Tammy with you? Do you know Tammy, the little girl that came with us?
Oh yeah, she's in here. And kind of
Ah.
opens the door, and you see the kid inside. And the moment she saw you, she immediately runs over towards you and gives you a hug, basically.
Oh
Kinda
yeah,
like
I
near,
had to
near,
back.
near your leg, basically.
Oh gosh, Tammy, why didn't you say you were following Osan?
I'm sorry.
Ay.
Oh, sorry.
Hey, no harm, no foul. At least she went with someone that she knows.
Sure.
It's alright. Oh, okay, I was just worried there for a second. You're okay, Tammy?
I'm okay. I just wanna go
Alright.
home.
We'll figure out where your home is, okay? And we'll send you there.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks for keeping an eye on her, Desmond.
Yeah. Keep a closer eye on her. Next time.
Yeah.
Anything else? I
Hmm.
still need to shave. There's a lot of places to shave.
I bet. Okay. Okay.
Well,
Okay. So
is everybody ready? Shall we go now?
right. Yeah. I mean, does anybody need to use the bathroom?
Where are we going?
Let's go.
Okay.
To the bathroom?
it's really not that far.
Let's go to the tavern. Ignis is such a mob.
So she kind of leads you to not to the leads to you to a door basically on one side of the on one side of the floor, and she kind of opens it up, and you immediately see like some people falling from above and another people floating up to the next floor. All right, just go on the right side. All right, make sure no one's up, and just leap. And she jumps into what basically is a long drop down, but instead of falling immediately, she just stops and then begins gliding down, leaving you guys behind.
Can we do that? You know what? Who cares?
I'm not magic.
Well, can't hurt to try. I'll just go ahead and go first.
You
No, don't
leap
jump.
and you begin
Jumping.
to fall down as well. You jump and you get stuck into what looks to be a stream, and you begin to slowly fall down as well.
Interesting. It's safe, guys. You can
Do
just
you
hop
guys
on it.
have stairs that can take?
Come on, Ash. It's nothing. You're fine. Jump.
I'd rather take stairs.
Umara push
or,
you
like-
poop, into the elevator, and then Umara jumps in as well, and as the two of you goes down.
All right. Is Tammy going down with Ignis?
I went down after Jade, or as at the same time as Jade.
So you and J5 are the only one up there with Tammy.
Frankie, do you want to hold little Tammy for us?
And I kind of kneel down. Tammy, did you want to go down by yourself, or did you want to ride with me?
I kind of puts her hands up, like ready to be picked up.
Oh,
All right. Hold on tight, okay?
She kind of nods as you jump into that. You feel like your stomach lurch a little bit as the first instinct is I'm gonna die, but then like you close your eyes, you open, and you feel your body light as you slowly go down this elevator. You can see basically the whole city from up there, because the whole corridor that leads down, one side of it that's facing away from the doors is just clear, and you can see the whole city as you descend through this elevator basically.
I'm gonna point that out to Tammy and say, "Look, you can see the whole city."
And I guess I'll show you this.
Oh, the view.
No, this is basically the no view. It's very difficult to find one specific to what I'm imagining. But yeah, you see the city of 2M, and you guys are descending from basically the west side of Zone S of the middle building, but basically.
Or we're still in
Okay.
Zone?
Yes, you are in Zone S,
Oh.
the middle section.
our zone as.
Yes.
And the tavern is where?
Tavern is in Zone S, so it's really not that far.
Ah, okay. It's really big.
Okay.
So, the whole thing, you guys go down one by one, and those at the bottom who jump first, Jade specifically, you guys go down, and the moment you reach your desired floor, you kind of slow down a little bit, and you can just hop out of the stream, and one by one you hop out, hop out, hop out. Not an issue, and it seems instinctive almost, albeit a little bit weird when you're, falling down slowly. You guys arrive at this ground floor, and it is huge. You can see like the main area, the main atrium kind of area, has like a 30-foot ceiling with a huge ass chandelier at the very top. Everything is made from white marble, and they have these golden patterns kind of sprawling all over the floor. You can see different banners with different with the Sun Empire's insignia on it, but they're all like made on like the red tapestry, a purple one, a black one. There's all different one decorating the main hall, and you can see at the center of the atrium there is like a counter where 3 different attendants, 2 elf, 1 human, are just greeting customers and letting them know where to go and everything. You guys get down, and you guys continue making your way. Following Uma, she goes into the main atrium and then goes out through the main door. They have like this huge glass doors basically, and as you approach the door, swing open. For a country that quote unquote like is very worried about magic. They seem to use magic very liberally by the looks of it. You continue.
So everything that we've seen is operated by magic. I mean, even the sliding doors.
You assume so. Very quickly.
Okay, can I look to see if I see a contraption that moves the glasses?
You gonna stop and investigate?
Just take a quick look. Just take a quick look.
Okay, perception then.
Where's my?
Like, imagine you guys are walking in this busy area and then like this robot just crouches down and begins like tapping on the mirror. Tick tick tick.
Hey, I'm curious like that.
What's your
Perception
roll?
look, right?
Yep, go ahead.
Perception.
You
See,
have
that roll.
no idea. Like you have an idea if it's mechanical how it is done, but you also have an idea if it's magic. It might be a combination of like some telekinesis spell that is more controlled, or something like that. You're not quite sure. Like you get the theory of how it is possible, but you're not really quite sure whether or not it's magical or mechanical.
Can I feel like if it's like magical, you know, if it gives off like a magical item aura kind of thing?
No, magical item do not give aura. You need to
Oh,
use
okay.
detect magic to know that.
See.
Yes. Alright, so you follow Uma out into the main area. The whole floor is paved with this kind of like, you know, zigzag brick kind of thing. And the structure in the area is very, I guess, industrial kind of thing. Lots of metal being used along with wood as well for the various structure in the place. And not far off, maybe about 5-minute walk, you arrive at a large structure to your left, saying Globewin Tavern at the very front in gold font. And of course, most of the building is painted black with like thin golden accents just decorating the area. There is a kind of like not really bartender. What do you call this? Bellboy, kind of greets you, opens the door for you as you guys enter inside. Inside, it has kind of like a restful feeling. Slightly, the floor is still using black carpet, but the wall is now using like some sort of white paint. And like, on the outside, it looks like wood, but when you're inside, it looks like you're in a stone structure, which is kind of weird. And Uma brings you to the counter. The coupon, please,
Right here.
and places it on the counter. One room, please. Yes, the presidential. Yes, presidential suite.
Oh.
Oh, and also this is from the up top, so make sure it's good. All right. And you see the clerk and like, okay, nods and even begins to like open her ledger, browse through. Yes, we have one presidential suite here at the 3rd floor, if you don't mind. Thank you very
Oh my.
much.
Madam Omar, will this one room can accommodate the 6 of us?
Yes, if I'm not mistaken, they have kind of like a master bedroom area and also 6 smaller rooms, if I'm not mistaken. So, up to you how you want to divide it. Maybe some of you want to share a room tonight or something. That'll be up to you. Right.
Oh, Tabby can do with me.
And she kind of gives you basically like a small crystal. It's square with a symbol on it that says 7p. So just go to the 3rd floor and tap this on the door.
Wow. Oh wow.
Okay.
Hotel, man.
Guys, are we going out up alone or is Ilfer and Uma following us?
What do
I
you mean?
think Uma's just dropping us off.
Yeah, Uma's dropping you off. Yeah, she's
Okay,
not joining you.
okay, cool. Guys, this looks really fancy, but I'm a little worried about the cost after one night.
So we'll just leave after one night. Easy.
Yeah.
I suppose.
Yeah, checkout's at 12, so you have some time if you wanna, get out quickly. The coupon's only for one night after all. But if you have, as I see that Ilfir has fattened your wallets a little bit, so feel free to use it as well.
The guy at the counter, is it a female or male?
Yes, it's a female elf. She has this kind of like
Pretty?
brunette
Madam,
hair tied into a bun. She's wearing like a it's not really a. It's kind of like the you know the green and blue that kind of like looks very close. You're not sure if it's a green or a blue, kind of dark color version of that with gold stripe that goes along her arm and also the kind of like a fez that she's wearing.
okay. I turns and look towards the counter lady.
Yes.
Madam, just out of curiosity, how much would that room cost for an additional night?
For additional night, with a favor for the magic core, I think we can reduce it to 100 gold per night.
And look towards Kane. That's the rate. That's the going rate, friend Kane.
Yeah, it's included with the discount for being a friend of the caster core. So
And that's with the discount. Wow. I mean, fair. Really, this looks very fancy. That I'm enjoying outdoor night. Yeah. Here.
Uh, do you have an area map of the local map? I mean,
oh yeah,
where
sure.
to stop and everything.
Yeah, sure. We will get that for you. Can you give us maybe about half an hour or so, and we'll send it upstairs?
Okay,
That
thank you.
would be great.
Please do.
Along with some fancy or great establishments to sightsee or something.
Oh, very well, very well. Of course, of course, of course. We'll include
Great.
that with the map as well.
That's great. Thank you.
And what's the food situation here, ma'am? Is there a place to eat, or is food sent up to the room, or do you encourage us to take eating out?
That'll be up to you. We have some recommendation of nearby. We have our inbuilt restaurant as well, and we do have room service. So honestly, that'll be up to your choice.
And what time do you get off?
I'm sorry.
What time do you get off? In case you wanted to get dinner with me.
Go ahead and roll just pure charisma.
Transaction!
Pure charisma first. If she's into this.
Come on, don't hide.
Oh.
14. I work the night shift, so I'm gonna be here a bit late. Sorry.
That's too bad then. Enjoy your night, man.
Very well. Enjoy your stay.
Oh, I will.
She smiles, and then if you need anything else, feel free to come down here and let us know. And yeah, enjoy your stay. Kind of sits down, smiling a little bit, and begins filling in some stuff on her ledger.
I look towards Kin. Friend Kin, didn't you hear her? Didn't you heard her? She said she'll be here all night. You can stay here and keep her and accompany her.
Oh, I might. I just want to make sure that I see the room, put Tammy to bed, and well, I'd like to deal with my wounds for a bit. At least bandage them up.
We should also talk about what to do next, I think. And and look into we'll do it in the room.
So you go upstairs, two floors up, basically turreted. Sorry, and you find the room 7P, and you find the door. The door is basically it looks like it's made from stone. It seems to be very smooth. There's no like door handle or anything like that. There is basically just a black line that goes around what you do assume the door frame. 7P written in gold on the front, and there is what looks to be like a circular pattern on the right hand side of the door.
Who has the key?
I think I took it.
Yep.
Alright, I guess, touch it to that area.
Alright, you touch it to the area and you can see the black line immediately like recess into making it like a separate piece, and the door kinda slides back and slides to the side, revealing this huge ass room. Like right now you see there is a curved chair. You come up forward, and there is a lowered platform to go to. There is a curved chair area, and you can see there is a window area that kind of opens a view to the outside. And then there is, to one side, there is like a kitchen, kind of like a bar almost. You can see a bunch of cups are hanging from the ceiling, and then at the bottom you see a couple of wines already stashed under the desk. And then in one corner you see like a couple of doors, basically one long meeting room table almost, and then at the far end there are a couple of doors that you assume lead to the room that you are staying. Mostly white, the decoration. There are some golden accents on the torch, on the some of the chairs, some of the tables, but other than that, it's very nice. It looks nothing like what you see here.
Tammy, why don't you go and have the first pick of the room, huh?
Her eyes goes wide, and immediately she begins running inside and kind of giggling slightly as she just runs around trying to open each door, look inside, open another door, look inside, open another one, just excited to be there.
Oh.
And you guys have the room to yourself, and Walid is now yours. What do you guys want to do?
Ooh. Okay.
How much money is in that wallet that we got?
Alright, so you spill it on the counter and count?
Sure.
Alright, so you take some time to count. 1, 2, 3. Your eyes are already wide. These are all gold coins. 4, 5, 10. Okay, move on. Another 10. Huh. Move in. Continue counting. 100. What is this? Count some more. Another 100. What? You count some more, and like 500 gold coins.
Oh my god. Nice.
Wow. Well.
All kind of like stacked up neatly after Kane like counted one by one, and you're like, you're not sure if that's real or not. You're like kind of like check it a little bit. I mean, yeah, it looks like it, right. Like it looks right.
Alright, so do we want to...
Oh my goodness. 500 gold is not much. Okay.
There's 6 of us, right? So we can split 300 6 ways, and then the other 200 could be put aside for 2 more nights here.
Sure,
Or
yeah.
we might, put it into a slightly cheaper room so we can get lodging for more days.
Well,
Like,
I'm
on
fine with that. Personally, I think we should set aside 200 to either get a cheaper room or for food and drink, and the 300 could be split 6 ways amongst us individually.
That sounds
Friend,
nice.
Yeah,
friend,
that sounds
this unit
supposed
has an idea. Friend Ignis, do you know where the dice rolls?
what do you
Ooh,
mean?
that is a good idea.
Because we still need to go find our objective.
Yes, of course. But I think, we should rest at least for an hour before we, I don't think we've really.
That is good, but in this unit has this unit thinks that we are a very long ways from Dinas Fenur. Maybe we should keep some of the money for transportation.
For
I
flight
will
travel.
make more money.
just so you know, like this is a lot of money here.
This unit would like to remind you that don't waste all of your money on gambling.
No, I agree. It's good to set aside some.
Minor heart attack.
Up to you
Are you
guys.
okay, Pandit? Do you want me to give you a shot?
No, they'll be fine. I can manage my own finances.
All right,
Right.
so
I think
we're
it's
good.
we should- yeah, I like the idea of splitting 300 6
6
ways.
ways. Yeah, me too.
Okay, so then that's 50 gold per person, and we'll save this other 200 for future investments of a kind.
Hey, didn't we get a character to put on our?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but it's
the fated inspiration. Do you see it?
No.
No?
Nope.
No.
Oh,
I
where is
see
it?
it. I see it in the chat.
There you go. There.
Alright, there
Faith
you go.
inspiration. Yeah.
There,
So
yeah.
just put in like a group rations, group money, or like things that are people can just take and do whatever they want with it. Just put it over there.
Okay, so I'm gonna put 200 here, gold, right?
And I'm assuming one person is carrying everything lah for the group.
Does it count towards their weight limit?
Like we'll think about that later. It's still a little bit. Like we'll think about it when you start trying to carry like 50,000 gold pieces at once. That's a different
Okay.
story.
Okay, sure.
Okay. So, let's have a meal of sorts first, and then we look at the dice, huh? Because I feel like if we look at it now, we'll just be
Yes, let's sleep first, guys. Let's take a long rest, and then we'll have a look at the dice. I'm knackered.
Do I still need to do a full long rest, or can I add the nap I took?
You're basically this whole no. Yeah, like you're interrupted basically, so you have to restart the 8 hours again.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was hoping to go back downstairs and chat up the cute elf girl.
You have
Your
time.
choice, up to you.
Yeah, time. Right. We only need 8 hours for long rest, right?
Yes.
And what time is it now in the world?
Sunset.
There you go. 6:52.
Do we know the exact time or?
No, you don't know exact time. You know it's
so
sun.
it's at
What you know is it's sundown.
Is it okay?
I guess I should hide that from you guys. I'll
Okay,
put in like the calendar at the very least. I'll hide the time.
Okay. So are we meeting them for lunch, dinner?
Lunch tomorrow.
That's
Yeah.
tomorrow. That's tomorrow. I
So-
mean, we could just have dinner right now. I don't know. How do we call for the attendant? Actually, do we have to go down?
Yeah, you
Is
have
it,
to go down.
DM.
Yes.
I can't search for items.
Yeah, that kind of tends to happen. Try refreshing.
Okay.
Oh no, I think I need to close the game and then load it again. Actually.
Oh no.
Yeah, use the search compendium browser. Oh, even the compendium browser is not working. Right, I need to
That's not.
close this shit and open it again. Give me a sec.
Right.
There, launch it again. Alright, and let me try to search fire. There you go, it works now. Try to refresh or
Okay.
rejoin or something.
Okay. Because I'm gonna put some things in the fated inspiration.
Aight. Okay, what else?
Well, I
Uh,
want to. Is there a place where I can like clean myself off? Like I'm looking around for like some sort of like I guess water dish,
You look around a little bit. You check one of the
like a
doors.
pitcher of water.
There's no picture of water per se. There are like bottles of wines at the kind of like bar area. What you do see in one of the doors, it's kind of like a 10 foot by 10 foot room. You can see kind of like there is one of those like divider, like movable divider kind of thing, and on the other side of the divider is this a large bucket. It's a bathtub. You see a fancy
Aw,
bathtub.
Wow.
You can see light steam coming from it. You can hover your hand. It is slightly warm. And you can see there is a separate what you call a pail for like you to wash yourself up, to wipe your face and everything.
Am I somewhat familiar with the concept, having worked in a mansion?
Yeah, you would. And this you've never had any of this opportunity before.
All right, cool. Well, I'm cleaning myself up. I'm covered in like dried blood and shit.
Yes. All right. So you go in, dive in, and have a nice long dip. In the meantime, the rest of you, what do you guys do?
I'm gonna go check on Tabby and see how she's faring.
Tammy picked the master bedroom, basically the largest bedroom, and she's
Wow.
kind of curled up on the bed, kind of like rolling to one side, rolling to the other, rolling to one side, rolling to the other.
So I'm
It's
So
gonna
cute.
knock on the door and hey, you enjoying yourself?
Yeah, it's so
Okay.
big.
It is, isn't it?
I-
Was your home this big? Is it
No, I think like my house is as big as the living room over there.
fair? I mean,
It's
yeah.
just so big,
It is. Okay,
and the bed's
Tabby.
so soft. I mean,
Oh,
feel this. It's so soft. And you can see like she when she
okay.
lies down, like she sinks slightly into the bed and she giggles.
It's very nice. Yes. Tabby, do you have any preference for dinner? We're gonna go and ask.
Oh, I don't know. Mm, bread?
How about meat? Do you like meat?
But meat's expensive, right?
Yeah, but it's okay. Like, for today only, we're kind of, we're all expenses
Special
paid.
day.
Yeah, it's a special day just for you because you've been through a lot of things, so you deserve a reward.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want some cookies and pastries? I don't know if they make them, but we can
You
we
can
can
see her
have it.
eyes widen at the mention of cookies and pastry. Uh, she kind of wipes the side of her lip a little bit. Yes, please.
Okay. So we're gonna just go ask. Why don't you go and wash yourself for a bit, huh? We have to be at least keep some level of hygiene before we eat. Okay.
Oh, okay, okay.
Okay.
She kind of walks over, goes outside, walks over to the bar area with the wines and stuff. She kind of like finds any like
Mm,
bottle with like plain water to wipe herself clean. In the meantime, the rest of you, what do you guys do?
I would.
I want a nice bath and sleep.
Uh, you you found a bath, but you notice there are some clothes already hanging on the divider.
Oh, okay. Like, can I peek?
Yeah, you see someone's foot like peeking out from the divider, just like curling and relaxing. Just
Okay, I wonder. Like, okay, do I see how big the bath is?
the bath is pretty big. Like if you squeeze, you could fit all six of you in there.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
like if you well, maybe not J5 because J5 is like a bit big, but like you can fit comfortably maybe two people, maybe three
Don't
at
worry,
most to comfortable.
Jeff's not gonna take any bath.
I shouted, "Hello, who's in there?"
Oh, it's me.
It's you. Hey, how long are you planning to be, uh, clean yourself?
I think I'm pretty much clean, but this hot water is actually pretty nice. I've never been in something this hot.
Okay, if you're not long, then I'll wait. If you're going to be long in there, I'm just gonna join because I need to clean myself as well.
Oh yeah, come on in. It should be big enough for us.
You sure you don't mind?
Don't mind what.
Okay, fine. I go and join in the hot bath.
Alright, so you sink in and like you're used to like high temperatures and everything, but this one just feels heavenly. You guys, you drop in and at first it hurts, but then you kind of like just let your body sink and you just can't help but say,
I know, right?
That feels so good.
After traveling and fighting random cats and breaking out of prison, working on ship for a couple of days, this is nice.
I hope we can stay here for a little while longer, but it's so expensive. Let's just enjoy
Well,
this while we can.
yeah, that sounds about right.
Alright, in the meantime, Jade, J5, what do you guys do?
I'm gonna wait for
Uh,
the receptionist lady. Is she coming with the
Yeah,
maps?
alright, she's coming in a little bit. So as you wait, you hear the knock on the door. Tick, 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 tick. Hello.
A moment, please. J5 gets up and leap over towards the door.
I'm gonna go to the door. I'm gonna race him to the door.
Alright, so both of you arrive at the door and she kind of shocks a little bit as like two people greet her. Here's the map that you're looking for and kind of hands it to you. And also here's a list of, I guess like local places that people like to visit here. So kind of folds it and hands it to you as well. Would you like to order your dinner? Would you like to room service your dinner, or you would like to go down to our restaurant downstairs?
No, I think we're a little tired. We would just like to dine in, please.
Very well. We have kind of like she kind of turns to the side, outside of your view, but she kind of pulls out six set of menus. Here you go, and here is kind of like plate paper and basically a pencil. Feel free to write down what you need, and I'll be outside here. When you're ready. Okay?
Okay, one moment, please.
We
One
have
question,
pastries.
if you may.
Yes.
What does the closing time for the shops around here? What is
Shop
the closing time?
shops around here close around 10, so to speak.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Then what time is it now?
Right now I'm not quite sure, but I think it is around 7.
Around 7. Okay, thank you. I look through the map. Can I see the names of tool shops or blacksmith?
The map itself just gives you a general shape of the area, the zones, and some famous locations.
Okay.
There's no directory per se, but there are like it does say what is zone A for, what is zone B for, what is zone C for. So you kind of get the idea where to find the shop that you need with this.
Okay. Alright, okay, okay. Alright, thank you.
All right.
I'm gonna just quickly scan through the 6 sets of menu while J5 was doing that. Can I see any mention of dessert and pastry or something?
Go ahead, roll intelligence check for me, please.
Ability check. No.
Like you understand some, like you can read peach, you can read oh, there's apple over there. That word is pastry, but like the in between them they have like, you don't know, maybe this is like gnomish or something. Like you can't understand half of it, like some strawberry reduction combined stuff, blah 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 blah, and everything. It's like reading a spell book by the looks of it. And each
Sorry,
one you see like the prices are.
I'm just gonna quickly tap the attendant. Hey, I'm sorry, I forgot. I
Yes,
didn't
yes.
really ask for your name. What can I call you by?
You can call me Anna. Kind of
Anna.
points to her name tag.
Oh right, of course. Anna, just making sure this is in the coupon thing, right? We're not.
Yes, it is included in the coupon.
Okay,
As
cool.
well as any item you require from our entertainment section, as well as the use of our training rooms as well.
What kind of entertainment are you talking about? Oh no, wait, no. I'm sorry. Let me just focus on one thing first. So can I just see this menu? I think it's a bit. I'm not too used to it. I have to be honest.
Oh,
Um,
right.
how would
What
you
are you
recommend?
looking for? What kind of food are you looking for? I could recommend.
Something meaty or something that's more of a delicacy of the empire. Um,
I
I think my
see.
my friend would want some fish. I assume there are a few courses in the menu.
Yes, there are. I would assume some wormling steak here. We just got in some new shipment from the north. Apparently, wormling season's up, and we managed to get some red wormlings here for you. But also we have some usual stuff. Venison, bao is in there as well if you're interested. Um,
Sounds exquisite. I will let you pick. I feel like you know what's best. But
yeah.
also, I really need to know if there are cookies.
Cookies. I do not think we serve them, but we can certainly get them for you.
Great.
Yes. Anything else?
Or anything that resembles cookies, or anything that a young child might like.
A young
Do you know?
child.
Ice cream? Do you guys have those?
Ooh, that is a bit difficult to get, but he kind of thinks for a bit. I think we should be able to get that for you. Yes, if we raise the
Ah,
shop, should still be open at this point.
you guys are amazing. Now, what were you saying about entertainment?
Right, entertainment. We have some of the usual ones. There's this thing where we have a booth for you to sing along to, kind of like songs that are playing together. We have prepared.
Karaoke. Aray, aray. Okay.
Sorry, I'm not sure. Maybe it's a Dragonborn entertainment. I'm not very familiar with
Mm.
it. We have also a couple of the usual stuff. We have an archery range for you to try out. We have the usual what you call strength kind of thing, a hammer swingy thing. Yes, we have that as well. A little bit of some board games in there if you are interested. And we have also this new invention actually that we imported from Ateliru. They call it air hockey. Have you heard of this thing before?
Oh no. I'm only more.
Yes, it's a new invention from
Sorry.
Ateliru, and apparently it is really going ahead over there. So we managed to import one of them over here. It's the only one in the city. So
Ah, I've only heard of fire hockey and maybe with a little bit of water hockey. I've never really heard of air hockey. Okay. Thank
yes,
you so much.
yes,
Thank you, Anna. You've been of a lot of help. So
of course, it's my duty. Let me know. I'll give you some of my recommendation and the meals from the rest as well, if you don't mind.
great. Yeah.
All right, I will be
Yeah.
waiting outside here. All right.
Okay.
Okay. The door closes. And what you guys do?
I Jade would want to roll a dice, find a table and roll a dice.
Roll a dice.
Yeah, because I have my own dice.
All right, so go ahead. What dice are you rolling?
D8.
Okay, go ahead. Roll a d8.
Wait. Hmm,
Oh.
okay. As I saw the number on the dice, I quickly go to the bathroom and knock.
Kane, as you
You
guys hear a
mind?
knock.
Yeah?
Do you guys mind if I join you guys? Would be
Come on in, man. More the merrier.
Alright, so you go in, it fits snugly in there. You're a bit bulkier than these two. One is scrawny, one is more lean. You're a bit more bulky, but still you guys fit in just nice, and the water kind of spills slightly a little bit, but it almost disappears before touching the floor by the looks of it. And yeah, the water is nice and warm, and all your aches like almost disappear the moment like the pain. It feels painful when you first dip your leg, but as the pain dissipates, so does all your joints ache and everything. All just
I feel 30 years younger already.
you forget about that frailty fee that you took at the start of the campaign. Like, it just
Nice.
like for a bit, just for a bit. When you get out, it's gonna come back.
Just stay there.
Oh, Anna's waiting for my order, wasn't it?
Yeah, for waiting for everybody's order, basically.
Okay, so I guess I'm gonna.
Okay, bring the menu. Bring the menu. I want to see what there is.
I was just gonna knock on the bathroom and like, hey, guys, are you guys in there?
Yeah?
Are everyone? Is everyone in there?
J5's not here.
I suppose. Hey, what you guys want for dinner?
I don't know. What do they have?
I think they said wormling steaks and then venison steaks.
Yeah, Steak sounds good. I don't
Should they-
usually get to have red meat.
Yeah,
Do they have anything other than steaks?
You can look at the menu and see what there is.
I'm going in. I'm not even gonna like. I don't care. I'm going in and like here. Look at the menu. I don't care if you guys don't eat.
They are half submerged. The water is kind of like slightly. You're not sure. The mist is blocking out, most parts, so you can't really see much even if you want to.
Of course.
Okay,
Like even
I'm
if you
gonna
move your head, the mist seems to be covering the right parts, which is weird. So yeah,
walk and hand one of them the 6 sets of menus.
yeah. You can see there are a bunch. Like there are like some BBQ wormling shank. There's Byron steak noodle soup. Some Karania nectar shavings. Some taka berry jelly in there. Squickle tentacle crispy noodles. There's a bunch of stuff. So like, whatever you want.
Tentacles.
Oh, tentacle.
Tentacles with the noodle sound good.
Yeah, squickle tentacle crispy noodle if you want.
That sounds good. Let's have some of that and
All
some of
right.
those like worm whatever steaks.
BBQ wormling shanks. All right.
Yeah. And what do they have for pastries, like sweets?
They have
Desserts.
nochi fruit sponge roll, wind fruit fried rice. No, fried rice not really a dessert. I'm going.
It is it here?
I'm going through this. Slime siumai in there. Steam hydra rolls.
Oh, I
Slime
would
tang
want
yu
to see
in there. All right, you
Actually,
guys.
one of everything. We're having a party. We're having a party.
You
I
can
will
certainly do that. Yes.
Yeah, you know what? I think that's easier. Let's just have everything, and if we can't finish it, we can just wrap it up. For
All right. So if you
tomorrow.
want the name of the dish, just go to battlechefbrigade.com. And all the food are over there. All right. So you just you just cross out your order just now and just write one of everything.
Yeah, basically, and I give it to Anna.
All right. You give it to Anna. Anna opens it. Oh. Well, my boss is not gonna have a fun time, but I will get you this. Give me a second.
Well, we're having a party, and like, why not? When else can we indulge?
That
really?
is a 1 in a million coupon, so yeah.
Might as well make use of it, right?
Exactly. All right,
Like,
and
hey,
she can.
if you have some time, you can join us.
Oh, I couldn't. I really shouldn't.
Oh, I'm
Yes, you
sure.
can. You can cost from the bathroom.
Is-
I'm
is-
sure
is that
my
Mr.
friend can
Kane?
give you some. Yes. He's in the bathroom. You can just join them. I
Yeah,
think
please join us. Please join us.
there's-
You can see she blushes slightly. Oh, I couldn't. I really shouldn't. I'll get you food right now. Please enjoy your stay.
Great. If you have some time, feel free to join us. Really.
All right. Kind of folds
Okay.
and begins walking down the stairs, leaving you guys.
In the meantime, I'm gonna study the map and see. I want to know where is the location for the tools shop.
All right. You can see those kind of stuff are actually at the outskirts of the city, so you can find it. Give me a sec. Where's the map? Where's the map? Locations. There you go. 2M. Right. That one you can actually find it at Zone B or Quadrant 1. Your
Can
choice.
you open the map again? Cause
It's
I
in
don't know
journals.
where-
It's in journals.
Journals.
Yeah. So you can find it at Zone B or in Quadrant 1.
Zone B or what?
Yeah. So Zone B is more like the what do you call artisan street kind of area where they have a bunch of different crafting shops. This one is more, how should I say, more not profession, more artisan in its way. For the
Okay.
Quadrant one is more like industrialized. There's a lot of mass production stuff over there.
Okay. So do I know what's the size of the actual city? I mean, end to end, how long it will take if we want to walk from end to end?
I'd say just from one end to another, you take about half an hour just walking.
Oh, it's not that big.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
not that big now.
Okay.
there are like the basically quote unquote slums that are like the outside of the square. Basically, they don't really have
Okay.
designation for those, but there are like villages that crop up around 2M, and that basically is
Okay.
the
Uh,
unorganized
do,
area.
do I know where are the attractions? I mean, the tourist attractions. I mean, the
Tourist
museum.
attractions are really scattered everywhere, but most of the attraction is scattered around Zone S and also at Zone A as well.
Do they have any details or
Yes,
written on the map?
the map no, but the sheet that Anna provided you, where
Oh,
there are like some local attractions that you can go. There are like the bazaar that you can go. There are some museums, libraries, and then there are basically like
are there
memorials here and there.
attractions for kids?
Attraction for kids, not so much. No, there are
Not so much.
yeah. I mean, like kids usually just play around. There's no amusement park if that's what you're asking. That's
Yeah.
you might find that in like the center of Artillery, but this is the Empire, like quite a bit
Oh,
away.
maybe
Okay.
like a toy store or something.
Oh, toy store that one you can find it in Zone B or Zone C actually.
Zone B or Zone C. Okay,
Yeah.
sure. Okay. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Uh, uh, that is all, I guess.
All right.
Day five. I think we have
Yeah.
some time before food comes. Do you want to check the dice real quick, or do you want to wait for the group of men to finish bathing?
This unit thinks it is best that we look at the dice together.
All right. We
That
could
gives.
just, go into the bathroom and check it together now.
Uh,
I,
are you sure that is wise? Uh,
why? Why
for
wouldn't
one,
it?
this unit is missing a leg. It could trip and hurt itself.
Ah, right.
And
Right.
this
I'm
unit thinks
sorry.
that bathroom is not big enough to fit everyone inside.
I suppose. Hey, Jacob, what do you do for a rest?
This unit does not take a normal rest like organics do, but this unit does have to shut down for a while. Uh, uh, if you can call that resting.
I suppose it's like sleeping.
Not quite sleeping, but just in a state of not moving.
Okay. I suppose. Think I understand. Okay. So I guess I'll just check on Tammy or something.
All right. So after a while, you guys at this point you have your short rest, so feel free to roll your hit dice for health and everything if you want. But now you've stayed enough in there that it's starting to wrinkle your skin a little bit, so you thought like maybe you should get out at this point. So feel free to roll your hit dice to heal yourself up, and feel free to after a while you not like this is before you guys get out, you begin to hear the door knock, J5, and you begin to hear Anna outside. Your food is here, please. And you see like five different chefs, like with their own trolley, walks up, and begin to put food on the bar table. Not enough space. They go onto the living room table, put it over there. Still not enough space. They go to the meeting room area and then begin put more plates on the table. It kind of fills up half of the meeting room, filled with like all the food and everything. I hope you enjoy the stay. I certainly am tonight. Thank you very much. And she
Come
kind of
join
walks up.
us. Join
I have to
us.
work, unfortunately. I'm
Well,
very
if you
sorry. I'm
have
very sorry.
any other colleagues that would want some, we don't mind sharing. I think
I'll let them know. I'll let them know.
that's great. But just knock first, of course.
And she goes out. The door closes behind her. And the moment you guys come out, you guys are greeted with a lot of a bomb of smells. Basically, you can smell a little bit sweet here, savory there. You can smell the creaminess over there, the heat from one of the dish, the barbecue sauces. You can even see a little bit of pancakes here and there, and you involuntarily just start salivating and food.
Tammy, come dinner.
Tammy doesn't reply.
Oh, I think she's asleep. Okay, I'm gonna go and wake her up. You guys go ahead and eat first. Are the men finish? Have the men finished beating?
Yes,
Bathing?
they just came out and immediately gets
Okay.
greeted by the smell.
Are we still like in towels?
Up to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna say we're still in towels. I'm just gonna go get a bowl of the tentacle noodles.
All right, all right.
Oh my god.
You guys are making me hungry.
Alright, yeah.
Oh wait, J5. How do you
Eating.
This unit does not need to eat per se. This unit does not have to eat or drink for sustenance. You guys can go ahead and enjoy yourselves.
wait, what do you use as fuel then? Like do we need to feed you like fuel?
This unit does not eat. This unit only needs to rest for a while.
Oh. Oh, okay then.
We need to make a tongue attachment for KJ5. All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
So you go in and begin tasting all the myriad of food that is prepared for you. The food is obviously splendid. There are a mix of strong flavored food, some more lighter, some spicy, some very gentle. You guys can find your own favorite foods, and the foods are from everywhere. You know these some of the food are definitely from your hometown, Honohea, Ignis. But then you also see there are like some food from like Atilaru. You can see some food from your hometown. Kane. So like it's just everywhere. They're not like, how should I say, exactly how it tastes back home, but it's certainly infused with their own style, and it is certainly high quality to say the least.
This is nice. This is a good time. I'm very happy.
Your first feast, I guess, paid
Yeah.
for free nonetheless.
Who knew
Yeah.
from prison we'd be here? Like,
Alright. So I guess after we're done eating, I'm going to gather up a couple of pastries. Is there any like tea or drinks up here or something?
There are a couple
Non-alcoholic.
non-alcoholic. There are some bottles of juices, nice
Oh,
and
no.
cold.
Alright, I'm gonna take a couple of those and some pastries, and I'm gonna get dressed in, I guess, some actual clothes and go downstairs.
All right.
Hey, Kane, hold on. What if they charge us for those?
For what?
For the drinks that you took? Aren't they from
Well, then I'll
the...
pay for it.
I mean, I guess. But maybe we should talk about what to do next, and then we can just go ahead and do our own things.
What do you mean? What we're doing next? We're gonna stay here tonight. We're gonna sleep. We're gonna go have lunch
Yeah,
with the elf tomorrow.
I think it's more sensible to look at the dice, see where we're going next, and then if we reach an impasse or anything, we can just sleep over it and then talk about it tomorrow.
All right.
Friend
Okay,
Ignis,
okay.
even if we see where the dice rolls today, we don't even know which direction it rolls. Do you know where north is?
Up?
Exactly. We need to find a map first.
But you have a map there.
This is the map of the city. It doesn't show the location, the area surrounds it.
Okay.
We need
But
another
still-
bigger map that shows the location. Our location in this country. so that we can plot where we should go next.
Oh, well, okay then, I suppose. So, no talking tonight?
We can talk.
I suppose. Well, I guess no planning tonight. Can you feel free to go and do your flirting with Anna?
And she's already like, Kane's already like out the door.
All right. While Kane is doing his thing, the rest of you, what do you guys do?
I
Still 7-ish something, 8-ish something, right?
I'm sorry.
It is 8 something, right?
At,
Till
at this point, it'll be closer to 9. If we're being honest.
okay. Friend Jade, would you like to accompany me to see the shop?
Well, J5, I have other things in mind. You, as usual.
I can join you,
Sure,
J5.
split up party. Yes, split the party.
Uh,
Yes,
Guys,
yes.
don't be lame for the last time. Just go shopping tomorrow.
Yeah, you know what? I'm too tired.
This is
Let's,
safe
let,
city,
let's
right?
do it. Let's do it tomorrow, J5.
Come on, we just
I need to find some things to buy as well. I need to do some shopping to summon
Okay.
my cat again. Poor Union.
Union.
Okay. That is a good idea, friend Ash. It is quite late tonight.
It is. I mean, I don't know. It might be a while to get to the shop, especially with you having only one leg. So, do
Oh,
you have?
we should find you a leg.
Yeah. Do you know
Yeah,
where
that
to
is-
find you a leg?
According to this map, Zone B is the artisans area. There might be they might sell some prosthetic leg over there.
Is there like a port nearby or somewhere that for transportation purposes? Transport store? I'm not actually
Is there? I mean, are there any stables? Or
I'm not.
Stables. I mean, yeah, definitely. There are those are not really in a specific location. It's more to the north and to the south of the cities.
teleport circles? Are there any teleport circles?
Teleportation circles are not common. Like you need at least like in this case, 1,000 gold. You need to cast it every single day
Yeah.
for 1 year.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
teleportation, like you do not assume there is a teleportation circle somewhere. If there is, it is certainly owned by someone, and they're not gonna let you use it willy nilly.
Okay. Sure. Understandable.
Hey, so what are you guys doing tonight? I mean, I heard from Anna there's a lot of, there's a lot of entertainment. I think there's one with karaoke, and then you got training rooms. What else did she say? But we couldn't just sing. How are you guys with singing?
I'm down for something. You know how great of a singer I am, Ignis.
Yeah,
Friend, should we have a singing competition? See who's the best singer among us.
Let's go.
I'm just gonna tuck in Tammy for a bit and I'll join you guys.
Well, none of the
Little Tammy can
entertainment.
join us. Little Tammy can join
I
too.
suppose
Sure.
if she wants to.
This will be a good experience for her.
Sure, I mean, it might be a bit late for her.
She's already lying down like on the couch, like with an unfinished plate of food, unfinished plate of cookies in front of her.
Oh, okay. Well, if I'll carry her to the bed and we can go.
And none of the entertainment seems to uh I don't I don't find it interesting. So if
What?
you'll
You
excuse
can
me,
sing with us. Come
if
on.
you excuse me, I'm
Gigi,
going
come on,
to
let's sing with us.
the
Gigi,
reception.
let's sing. Come
I
on.
left the room.
Gigi, don't be like that. Come on. I'm sure you have a beautiful voice.
Frank,
Gigi!
Anymore. It's not there anymore.
Ah,
Alright, so okay, Jade is going off on his own. And the rest of you is going to the entertainment area, and then we have
karaoke!
Kane hanging out with Miss Anna downstairs.
who's holding the room key?
I'm assuming you guys are the last one that left, so
Okay. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
we're gonna lock the room before we go, right?
Of course.
yeah, the door locks
course.
on itself. Like the moment you close the door, the scene just disappears immediately.
Yeah. I mean, we're gonna take the key with us. I mean, we're not gonna accidentally lock
Yeah.
ourselves out.
Okay. You guys do your own karaoke. Kane, you go down and you see the girl seems to be reading a book while waiting for any customer query or anything like that. She's just reading a book. Okay, reading the next page. Doesn't seem to be noticing you as you arrive downstairs.
Mind some company, or are you looking forward to an evening alone?
She immediately like shook and drops the book. Oh, sorry. I didn't realize you
I'll
were.
pick that up.
I didn't realize you were coming down. How was the food?
Oh, it's delicious. I'm not sure if these are things that you like, but I honestly don't really know anything on that menu. And I kind of placed the pastries I brought down.
Oh, you really didn't have to.
Well, I know I didn't have to, but I wanted to. That's why I'm doing it.
Thank you.
You're most welcome.
It kind of like grabs. Oh, you can sit over here. It kind of grabs a nearby chair and places it beside her.
You sure I'm not bothering you? I know people like to sit and read sometimes alone.
Oh, well, it's just. I just have nothing to do. I just need to wait. If any customer have their inquiries or anything, then I'll do work. In the meantime, it's mostly waiting.
Is it a funny story?
Yeah, funny. Of course. Very funny.
What's it about?
It's about a wizard traveling with a minotaur, and they travel around the world and the shenanigans that they go into. Yeah.
That sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, it is pretty cool.
Have you ever gone on any adventures like that yourself?
Oh, no. I'm born in the Empire, and from what I hear, going out isn't really the best idea. Not really a fighter myself.
Oh, okay. You're not. What about if you went with fighter friends?
I don't know. Adventurers, people come and go. I don't really have any friends in the soldier or anything, in the military or anything like that. I spend most of my time taking care of my parents, really.
Oh, I say which I mean. Family ties.
Mainly that. They are getting a little bit older, even for elves, so you know. What about you? You certainly don't look like you're from the Empire.
That obvious, huh? No, I'm from Lacrodad.
Akrodad. That's the one in Barco de Cola, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, I think so. Honestly, my geography is not very great.
I see.
I just remember.
I mean, I've heard a little bit stories here and there about that place has a lot of kind of like a center of what you call trade and stuff.
It is. There's a bunch of people who always roll in and out.
There you go. But again, born and raised in the Empire, don't really have any aspirations of grandeur or anything like that. So I'm staying here most of the time.
Well, maybe you should consider doing that. Going out and seeing the world, I mean.
No, I do not have the money. I do not have the skills. I'm gonna die if I go out of the city borders. I mean, even in the sands right now, there are way too many bandits. I am not sure that like going out is really anything, to be honest.
All right then. Kane kind of like sits back, takes a sip of some juice. So, what's the best story you've read then?
Oh, and kind of sit down and begins telling you a story, basically of one of the many books that she's been reading. This one in particular is about this one's a love story about between a traveler and just a random villager. The adventurer seems to have taken a liking on this girl, and basically in between his adventures, he keeps coming back and back and back and back. So you know, it's more like a sweet love story more than anything, and she kind of avoids eye contact most of the time while telling you the story. And yeah.
Sounds like a nice guy.
Yeah, nice guy. Certainly. Um, will you be staying in what it's a long time?
Well, we'll be staying here certainly for a few days. Then we'll be moving on. We're on a bit of a grand adventure, you see. Where he kind of leans in. You know that old story about the Ark?
The arc. I mean, yeah, who doesn't? But
Bit of on a quest. Probably gonna take the rest of my life to find it.
you're you're looking for the arc?
That I am.
And she begins to like chuckle a little bit. Okay. I mean, if you don't want to tell, you don't have to tell me. But
I
looking
am.
for
I'm
the
being
arc.
serious.
You're
Hey,
you're really looking for the arc.
yes,
The, the,
ma'am, I
the,
am.
well, I guess I've heard crazier stories before, so wow, why?
Well, it's always something I've wanted to do ever since I was little. And one day, just decided to, I guess, go and do it.
I mean, have you made any progress? Cause
Well, coming here was the first step. We have reason to believe that it all starts here.
here, in the Empire or in Walid?
Oh, a little less specific than the Empire, just um, in this country. We got a bit sidetracked, you see, after we got arrested.
You got a arrest. Oh wow, okay, you have to tell me more about your whole adventure here.
Sure thing, and Kane just starts launching into a story. It's slightly exaggerated, but not exaggerated in the sense of making people seem cooler, but exaggerated to like build the suspense
Yeah.
and anticipation.
It's not to build you up. It's more like to for the storytelling. So go ahead, roll performance check with advantage. 16? Alright. She is basically totally enamored, just locking eyes with you most of the time. Occasionally, she had to leave a little bit, do some stuff for the customer, but once she's back, she pours another drink for herself and just listening to you, basically retelling your adventures and meeting this super old man in the prison, breaking them out, and all that. So, yeah. In the meantime, in the karaoke room, you guys enter that place and it is dark. There's not much light. There is kind of like a dim purple lighting coming from the walls, just glowing. Just keeping a gentle light in the area, and you can see there's like a what do you call it, a crystal at the center, and that's it.
Ooh, Is there any instructions anywhere how to operate this?
Yeah, there are a couple of sheets of paper on the side, and it kind of tells you basically how to. When you tap the crystal, and an illusion will appear, and all you have to do is just wave your hand to pick the right song, and music will begin to play. And as the music play, your voice will automatically be amplified as well. But they kind of tell you, don't worry, like it won't disturb the people outside of the room. So
Ooh. Ooh, this is great. I'm gonna quickly activate it and then find Dragonborn songs that I know.
so anime opening, got it.
Good idea.
Uh,
Ash, you know that song I like to sing? I think that, maybe they have it here.
Yeah, try to look for it.
Yeah.
Alright, you try to look for the song. The most of the song are like Empire song mostly, but there are some songs from the other places. So there are some songs that you know, and you guys basically take turns singing. What kind of song? What kind of songs are you guys singing? Let's start with Ignis. What kind of song are you singing?
I'm gonna go
Describe the
look for all
song. Describe the song that you're singing. If you want to sing, go ahead. But if you don't want to, then describe what song you're singing.
I'm basically singing all the screamo songs that you like that you would sing in karaoke, to like let go of all the aggression. So those are the kind of songs I
I'll
would
be
pick.
backup singer.
Backup singer for her. All right.
The one
I'll
who
just
like
be-
screams like,
Go ahead. Performance check with advantage because Ash is helping.
Yes. Whoa!
Yeah, and she begins to sing. It's like she's really feeling it, just like screaming her lungs out. Like you can see her hair kind of like flares a little bit. You can see some parts of the room begin to like catch fire slightly, but she had to like control herself a little bit. But by the end, she kind of like almost. All right, your turn, J5.
okay. Seeing as Ignis sings her soul out at us, J5 doesn't want to be beaten, doesn't want to doesn't want to lose. So he picks his favorite song for his first performance.
Uh-huh.
The song title was Faster, Better, Harder, Stronger. The song is actually about about an artisan that is trying to make his art quicker, and it is a better art. So he's trying to improve his skills lah. The song is about that lah.
And you could continue singing. There's kind of like electronic music. You can see the light kind of like changing a little bit, following the beat of the music and everything. And you just can't help to just like tap the feet, bump like nod and everything like that. It's just really nice. So go ahead, roll performance check for me.
I sing backup as well. Like, hey.
Don't need backup, and he's like already.
After I finish singing, I look towards Ignis and tap my chest with both hands. Come on.
I clap.
Ash, are you singing a song?
Ash,
No. I'm backup. I'm backup.
Come on, Ash.
The both of them begin to chant, cheer at you, Ash.
Fine. I'll find like a nice calming song, like a ballad that's sad instead of like
Go ahead. What is the song about?
It's about a guy who wants to go back home but can't, and he misses his family.
Go ahead and roll. Is this like the Hari Raya?
A wee bit.
Alright. He sings Dendangan Hari Raya. So go ahead and roll me performance check.
Performance.
If he rolls a natural 20, I'm telling you, dude.
I was gonna cry. I was gonna cry.
Where's performance?
It's in skills.
It's under perception.
Oh, okay, there you go. Normal.
Oh, ah, so close.
Oh.
I'm just gonna I'm gonna fake cry and then
Deception check.
oh, you're doing good.
Sing the song. It's very sad. You feel it a little bit in your heart, even though it's a little bit out of tune, but you still feel it in your kokoro. This goes on for quite a bit. I'll say like by the time you guys ended, it's close to midnight basically at this point. As you guys trade, sing along, ask for like some extra like drinks and like snacks to be brought in there as well, using fully that ticket that you guys got, and just
You know it.
completely enjoying yourself while you guys are in there. In the meantime, Jade, where are you
Yes.
headed?
I'm going towards the reception to ask the lady about about something.
All right. So at this point, she was like still telling her story, like her best story, and Jade comes in, and you wanted a gambling location, right?
Yes.
Right. So you ask, and she kind of pauses a little bit, tries to figure out some place that would interest you, and then she gives you an address that is on the other side of the town, at section. Give me a sec. At zone. That's one at Zone F actually. There's one gambling house over there.
Zone F.
Yes.
Great. Then I'll hastily go towards there.
All right. So you make your way over there. Took you a while, but thanks to the map and thanks to the guidance of Anna, you managed to arrive there pretty late, maybe around 10 or so when you finally arrive there. And what do you do?
Perfect. Do I see a name for the place?
The place's name is. Give me a sec. Where is it? There you go. A Two Diamond Casino.
Two Diamond
Yes.
Casino.
Yes.
I see. So, yeah. Then I enter and I find the nearest empty table playing any, gambling
All right.
cards, dices.
That you walk inside, and at this place you have to buy chips instead of immediate. You just put in cash money. So how much are you buying? How much chips are you buying?
What's the rate?
The chips in here is minimum one gold per chip. So
1 gold per chip.
yes.
I'll start with 5 chips.
All right, 5 chips, and you bring it to the closest empty table. So you manage to find this game is basically what do you call? Shit, I can't remember what it's called. Lucky, I think. You roll 2d6. This is just you and the house. You roll 2d6. If you sorry, you roll 2d6. If it's a 7 or a 12, you double your winning, or else you lose your money.
Okay.
If you fail the first time around, you could roll another d6, and you could double your bet and roll another d6. And if you win, you double your winning, or else you lose all your chips.
Oh, so I can only bet all 5 of the chips. I
No,
can just put
you can bet one by one if you want.
Oh, okay. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, sure. I'll start with 2 chips.
All right, double. Okay, so go ahead, roll 2d6. 7 or 12, you win.
2d6. Oh, I didn't have d6 here. Wait, let me put a macro here.
This is gonna be a
Roll
while, boys.
1d6. All right. 2.
One more. And that's a total of 5, you lose. However, you can double your bet and you can roll one more to see if it reaches 6 or 12. 6 or 11 actually, sorry. 6 or
6 or
7,
11.
7 or 11. My bad. 7 or 11.
Okay. I'll double it then.
Alright, so you pay 4 chips. So 4 gold is gone. And go ahead, roll one more. If you roll 1, that is no, you need 7. My bad.
Wait, you lied.
No, it is 7 and 11. Like I said, now 7 and 11. You got a 6, unfortunately. So the house takes all 4 chips. Another round, sir.
Yes, please.
All right. He hands you 2 dice, and go ahead, roll it again. 6 and you need a
Six, oh.
1. You need a 1 or a 5 to win this. Oh no, you 4 and a 6. So unfortunately, you lose. You can double your bet if you want to increase, but you don't have any chip anymore, do you?
Wait. Actually, that was not an actual rule because that was just a prediction.
I'm sorry.
That was just a prediction.
You might want to read what it says.
Come on.
Attack roll, ability check, and saving throw.
Fine. Okay, I'm gonna buy 5 more chips.
Alright, 5 more chips, and you can start the new round again. Or you can find another table. There are a bunch of
Another
different
table?
games. Alright, different game. This one is a different game. It seems like it is a versus game. There are like always 2 people, one against the other. It is like the player versus the house. And the game is you roll a d6. First one to get a total of 50 wins. However, so you roll, and if you get a 1 or whatever, you take the number and you roll again and again and again and again and keep the total. You can
Okay,
choose to
alright.
stop and save that number, and the other person punya turn to roll pula. And basically it goes on lah until who reaches 50 first. But if you
Okay.
roll a 6, the whole total is gone.
The whole
Like
total,
the one that you are collecting for this round is completely gone. So you have to start
Alright.
back, and your turn ends lah. So go
Okay.
ahead. How much you want to bet? You win, you double.
I'm gonna start with 4 again.
Alright. So you put in 4 chips. So go ahead and roll as many d6 as you want. 6 immediately fails. Now the house rolls. D6. 5, 7, 8, 12, and he's gonna stop there. 12. Your turn.
Okay.
So it's 12 is
4.
0, 12,
9.
9, 12.
And stop.
Alright, so
Safe.
12, 12. He's gonna roll again. RD6, 2, 5, 6, and it resets to 0. Your turn. It's still 12, 12. 5, 7, 10, 12.
Now safe.
Alright, so 24 minus 12. Yes, Romero played this with Lahad, yes.
Yes.
Yep. Romero loses.
4, 6, and resets. Your turn. 4, and resets. His turn. 2, 7, 8. 8 plus 5 is 13, so that is done. So that's 24 minus 25. Your turn. 3, 5, 10.
And I'll stop.
Alright, so that's 34 versus 25. This guy's turn again. 2, 7, 12, 17. Davai Blair.
Yo, who's winning?
22. Yep, 22. So that is 34 versus 47.
What?
All he needs is 3 more. Your turn. Go ahead.
Wait, what if it reaches above 3?
He wins. Like the first
What?
one to go above 50, basically.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was reached 0. Okay.
No.
Now you feel the pressure.
2,
And the pressure.
3, 6,
How much do I need?
10 more, 10 more, 10 more. Okay, 2,
8,
8 more.
8
more.
plus 3, 11.
Oh no!
Reset! And the house rolls 2 and 1 more.
Oh, just-
1! Exactly 50! And the house thanks you for your game and takes 4 tokens from the table.
Wait, 4? Not 2?
You said you bet 4, right?
I said 2.
2. Alright, 2. Can we replay the recording again? It's you can replay on the stream, right?
Yeah, you can play. I said
Yeah.
2.
Alright, you take away 2. And another game?
Is that different game?
A different game. This is one of the one other game that is played in this place. This one is basically dice poker.
Dice
No, sorry,
poker.
not poker. Blackjack. Yeah, kind of like
Oh.
blackjack basically. You roll 3D.
Blackjack.
Yeah, is it blackjack? I think it's poker. Basically, you roll 3 dice. Who has like the perfect combination wins.
Perfect
Basically.
combination.
Yeah, so triples is the best. Doubles, okay, so best is straight, like 1, 2, 3, or 2, 3, 4, or 4, 5, 6. That's the best. Next
So
is
do we-
triples, doubles, and then singles. We'll take the highest
Okay.
number in the chain, basically. But triple one is the best one above all. Like triple one is the top one.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, that sounds great. Yeah.
Alright, so I'll roll the other people on the table, and basically the winner of the table will double his money. Everybody else will lose. So I'm gonna roll. You join a table that is full, maximum 5 people, or you're joining like a lone table, 1 only.
5 people. all in.
Alright. So six people on the table, and go ahead. How much are you betting this round?
I'm betting all 3 chips.
Okay, you're betting. Sorry. It's poker. So
It's
roll
poker?
the dice first. I guess
Okay.
I won't see your dice rolls. I guess. How do you
How?
play poker like this?
Don't know.
You know what? Roll in the Discord. So I can't see the result. Because right
Okay.
now I'm looking at the Foundry right now. So roll 3d6. You
where's
guys,
the gambling
the rest
table?
of you can be my judge, basically.
3d6.
Yes, and I will roll myself for the other guys. 3d6.
Ooh.
GM roll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. So, let's see what these guys roll. Okay. So, now bet how much? They're all betting like 2 chips.
I'll just do 2 chips then. So everyone's doing 2 chips.
Okay, everybody's doing 2 chip. Now the next guy, he looks at his card and his dice. He is going to raise at another chip. The second guy gives up. Third guy adds another chip. The last guy adds another chip. Your turn. You add another chip.
I fold.
You
I-
fold.
I-
Okay, alright. So you're out. So all the 3 chips, that you put is put on the table, and they all continue their own game.
Oh, wait. Fold is giving up?
Right.
No. I mean, fold is like I don't raise the chip.
Oh yeah, and what money you bet?
Is giving up. If you want to continue playing, you have to call.
Yeah, you have to match the bet always. If you give up, then the
match
money.
best.
If you don't have any money, that means like you're out. You have to
Oh,
match
okay.
basically like who gives up first.
Oh, then I
will
raise a
win.
chip.
You put
I
another
raise a
chip.
chip.
Alright, so everybody has 3. The guy in the very beginning, he's going to add another, so that's 4. The guy next to him adds another, so that's 4 as well. The other one gives up, so now it's only 3 people on the table. There's 2 and you, Are you gonna raise as well?
I don't have any more chips. I only have 3.
You can pay more just quickly. Get more chips
Oh,
if you want.
yeah, sure. I'll pay one more.
Okay, so the guy. Huh. He's gonna put 2 chips on the table, 5 gold on the table. The guy next to him give up. Your turn. Are you putting 2 more gold?
Oh, 2 more. He put 2 more?
Yep.
Hmm. So that's 2, 4, 6. Is it about 6? Is it? Hmm. Yeah, I'll put 2 more.
Alright. Let me just roll for this guy a bit. Uh, he's giving up. And you get the pool. So you get 10 gold. So you get 5 additional gold, including the 5 that you bet just now. And what do you actually have?
I have a 2-2-1.
Okay, it's better. It's better because he has 6, 1, and 2. So yeah.
I have a double, so
All right.
so plus 10 to my actual number now.
No, +5, just +5.
Plus 5 to the number after deduction. Wait.
Oh, if after deduction you add 10.
Okay, 10.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. All right. You're playing
All right.
again.
I guess that's it for tonight.
All
It's,
right.
Oh,
I
just
say
one
to
win.
win.
Come on, play more.
You're on a roll. You're on a roll, and I actually remember how poker works now. You should have the house putting cards in the center as well.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah.
I mean, there are different variations of poker. I mean,
Yeah,
the one that you know about is Texas Hold'em.
cause like or else they're gonna go around until everybody gives up. It should be like at the end of the 3rd round, and then everybody has to reveal their card and who actually has the
Yep.
highest wins.
I mean,
Oh,
actually,
okay.
Yeah.
again, the earlier Texas Hold'em plays like this. Everybody gets 2 cards, and then the house plays 3 cards on the table,
Yep.
and then betting round. Place 1 more card, betting round, place 1 more card, last bet round, and then reveal.
Yes. Yeah. That's what I thought. That's how it should. That's how it
Oh,
should
wow.
have been.
So you should
Okay.
have 5 cards on the table and 2 cards on your hand.
Yeah. You won a little bit. You know how the game works. Maybe you can play at home with the rest of your friends. Everybody has money now, right?
Yeah, I should actually bet with the party.
Exactly. Why are you betting alone?
Yeah, so yeah, I'm just gonna take your winnings and tell them.
All right. You take your winnings and you go back. Kane, are you there, Kane? Or is Kane BRB? I think Kane's BRB. All right. So as you make your way back home, you can hear from the distance loud sounds coming from one of the room, like music coming from inside. You're not sure who's doing that noise. And you enter. You see. Well, we'll see what happens after the break. So everybody, we're gonna take a short break, grab some drinks, grab some food, and we'll see you guys in a bit. Alright? Hello? Am I disconnected?
I just
Alright,
want to
okay,
say,
okay.
Yes.
I just want to say that
Roll
the receptionist
What?
lied to us. He said that it won't bother other people, but
Yes, she did
we'll
say
be
it would
loud.
bother other people though. Well,
That will be loud.
like, she assumed like these guys will be fine. Like, oh my god, these guys are really loud, and she doesn't even notice because
Yep.
she's.
Dude, why is everyone in the chat saying roll 1? What the fuck?
Alright, see you guys in a bit. Oh, hello everyone, welcome back to another session of Skyllian Bro. Let me just put up some music a little bit because it seems very quiet to me. Teacher, play louder. There you go, a bit quieter. Play some music and all right. So you guys, Kane, as the day goes on, you can see as you tell your story and everything, and she's basically completely enamored by it. What do you do now? And the music bar playing in the background. You think it's Ash singing upstairs.
What? Kelly?
You not hear me?
Now we can.
Alright, so as the night goes on, as it grows a little bit late, what do you guys, what do you do? She's right now basically kind of fidgeting, not sure what to say herself.
Oh.
Well, I'm gonna kind of look at her and say, you don't have to be nervous about anything. I'm not trying to make you uncomfortable.
No, it's well, if you come back here, say hi.
I'm never sure when I'm gonna be going places, but if I do happen to come back here at some point, I will.
Okay.
Just don't. Well, I guess when you quit here and move on to another job, just leave your new address so I can actually come by and say hi.
I will. I'll make sure my friends here know if you're looking for me or something.
Of course, as you pointed out, the thing I'm trying to find is quite near impossible, so there is always the chance that I might not come back.
Ah, right. Oh,
Just wanted to make sure you know that.
well, if you do, you know, you know where to find me.
Oh, I will. I have to get some sleep. I'm
Yeah.
sorry to end this, but
No, it's okay.
as you've heard, the escape from prison was a little rough.
Yes. I got some work to do anyway, so
Alright, I'll take her hand, like give her a little kiss on the hand. It was lovely spending the evening with you.
she smiles widely. Good night. It was nice.
Good night. Sweet dreams. Well, when you go to sleep, that is.
I will. She gonna sits back down, pulls the book from the drawer, and then puts it back and just sits and waits. As you come back from your escapade, Jade, Tavern seems to be empty. Kane is nowhere to be seen at this point. You guys come inside the room, and you can see three almost mute people with their voice cracking a lot now.
Do you have fun wherever you went?
Yeah.
How's the winning, friend Jade? Did you get
I mean,
did you get a lot of money?
is it better than losing your voice?
What did you guys do?
You have fun, you know.
Fun.
Yes, we sure had lots of fun.
Can you
So
pass
how's-
me a glass of water, please?
Here,
Sure.
They sound like they're dying. Amateur karaoke, am I right, Kelly?
Yeah. Here, let me show you how it's done.
Friend
Yeah.
Kane, are you suggesting we go for one more round?
oh my god. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, J5, you win some, you lose some, right?
Yes, that is correct.
All right. So, you guys, what you guys going to do before you guys actually have a long rest?
I mean, Kane's going for one more round. We're gonna listen.
Oh, are you guys actually going for another one? All right, Kane. What song are you picking, Kane?
It's young.
Come on, kid.
South of the border. He's gonna sing all the parts.
Woo!
I'm not actually singing, am I?
No. Just what song are you singing? Just describe the song that you're singing. I mean, if you want to
Well,
sing, go
it's-
ahead.
Well, it's like it's kind of like a Latin mix kind of song. Has some verses in common, some verses in I don't know what Spanish is in this game, and has a little rap verse at the end. It's very nice. It's but it's mostly like a Latin vibe about people who meet at a location. From the point of view of the male, he's talking about this really pretty girl that he sees, and from the point of view of the female, she's talking about this handsome guy she sees. So it's kind of like this meet once, have a fun night, but it's not like full on love song.
Why do I feel like I know this song? Go ahead, roll perception, performance check for me.
Come on, kid.
Hey, highest one. Yeah, like his is the best one so far. The rhythm, the beat, and it's basically you guys get a second win of for singing. You guys sing basically through the night. And some even like at the end like kind of like fall asleep a little bit, or as you guys just sing the night, sing your lungs out. Um, but yeah, after the whole shebang, you guys go back to your rooms, go back and have a nice, long, well-deserved rest.
We haven't had a long rest since a lot of campaigns. A lot of stuff.
Alright, so you
This
take
is the longest rest that we had.
Alright, so you take a long rest, you wake up the next morning, throat slightly throat slightly worse for wear, but you know, it's not that bad.
Then what? Spells.
Alright.
Hey,
So feel free to just hit long rest on your character sheets, so you regain all your spells or your abilities. Let me just hit that for Umara. Long rest, rest. Alright. So, what do you do now?
Let's meet up first and discuss what's what.
Mhm.
Let's discuss over breakfast.
Take leftovers as breakfast.
You
Wait,
still have a
do
lot.
we get? Yeah. I was gonna ask, do we get free breakfast? But since we have a lot of leftovers, let's just.
Yeah, you certainly have a lot.
How
Now.
early do we have to wake up for breakfast?
Your choice.
Yeah, we did sleep late though.
Yeah.
Like,
It's right now is 9 a.m. right now, so it
Oh, that's
is
not
late.
too.
Yeah, you
You-
slept at
you
about
usually-
like 1 or 2 or something like that. So you wake
hotel
up a little
breakfast.
bit, and your breakfast and everything will count still as your long rest lah. So still a bit groggy. You have your breakfast and everything. So
Morning shower, dude.
and
Morning bath.
you go in, the bathtub is still there, but they seem to have already replaced the water and everything while you were asleep. You assuming?
Nice.
You're not sure.
Ooh.
Still warm water as well, but there is also a bucket of water if you just want to wipe down instead of proper
No.
soak.
No.
Full on shower.
Alright. So after your whole morning ritual, going through your whole thing, you guys order breakfast or just eating your leftovers?
Yeah,
Um,
we get
leftovers.
free breakfast, right? I'm gonna order more. No,
yeah,
I'm
but
being
but
greedy.
come on,
Let's
Ash.
just.
We still have so much. Let's not be greedy.
Alright, so
We
you
can,
Yeah, I'm
we
just
can,
gonna eat leftovers.
Wait, you know
we can
what?
save it for our travels.
Yeah. I'm gonna like see on the menu if there's like something that, some kind of food that you can leave it for around a week until it gets bad.
Nah. Those are there's a reason rations are expensive. Like they're prepared for those long
Okay,
journeys.
safe.
Right. So, what you do?
So I think first thing we should figure out is another day here or another day somewhere else.
This unit suggests that we should find another cheaper place to rent in. 100 gold pieces per night is very expensive.
I agree. The
However, this unit also suggests we head to the library so that we can purchase a few maps
Mhm.
Now
for
you're
our reference.
talking. The library.
I'm all for the library. Yes. Kane, GG, you want to go to the library?
Also, this unit would like to remind everyone that we do have a lunch date with Madam Elfira.
That is true. Ilfair.
Elfir, yes.
Did you guys forget?
No, why would we? It's just a slip of the mind, just a little bit. Um.
Anyway, so we're gonna work on this lunch date.
Mhm.
We may want to, if we're going to check out of this hotel, we need to do it by today because we have to do that by noon.
Yes. Check out.
So are we going to check out of this hotel entirely, or are we just going to ask for a cheaper room?
I think there's no cheaper room. I feel like we should just find another place. I think Osan said something about flipping pages. That sounds kind of cool.
Was that flipping pages? What's that about?
There's
Uh,
another tavern in town.
Oh, another tavern. Okay, yeah.
yeah, if you don't mind.
Personally, this unit would like to visit the tool shop or to buy some materials, and
Oh
also
yes, of course. Your
this
leg.
unit still
We
needs.
could go there first and then come back for lunch in time, maybe.
Come again?
Sure.
We could go to for your leg first and then come back in time for lunch. Like we could just get up and go right now if you want.
Friend Jade, would you like to accompany me?
Yes. J5. I would love to see the city in during the day, but there is also another concern. Will we be bringing Tammy with us throughout our journey?
Of course. Why would we leave her? We still need to find where her house is. Um. Yeah, but we can perhaps ask if there's like a daycare in where Miss Ilfair's house is. Not house, place is. While we try to find her house. I mean, the specifics of it.
Sure.
We can have
Well, what are you doing?
uh,
These are all questions.
Yeah. Okay.
we,
So
we, can-
let's
we can have Tammy come along with us. This city
yeah.
is not a very dangerous one.
I mean,
This
yeah,
unit
for
is sure there
now.
are guards around keeping the city safe.
Yeah, but if we're gonna spend a day in the library, I don't think um she'd enjoy that. But yeah, just I don't mind bringing her around, but I think it's best if she stays in one place instead of following us around. But either way, it's fine. So let's after this we'll go out and go out shopping and then go for lunch. Is that the plan? Maybe spend some time in the library after that.
Yeah, so far,
Yes.
that is the plan.
Change that to spend some time in the town and you got yourself a deal.
Sure. You can spend it in the tavern while some of us go to the library. It's probably fine.
Alright, so who's going where? Now.
I'm with
going to
J5.
go. Yep, I'm going to go to the tool shop buying some stuff.
Alright. Ash, Ignis, Kane.
I'm going to accompany J5 for his leg first before
Yeah, you go
searching for
together.
my
Yeah,
things.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright.
yeah, me too.
Kane?
Oh, before J5 leaves, I want to give him that palm pistol and see if he finds any cheap parts that'll make it work. That'd be good.
You want to join them as well because they are going to the tool shop basically.
All right, yeah.
Alright, so you guys go together, just walking around the artisans area, trying to find just random stuff for you to make a proper prosthetic leg, and also for you, Kane, to find a way
Eh,
to fix up this gun.
uh, who's bringing Tammy? Are we leaving Tammy in the room?
I thought we were checking out first before. No.
Okay, so you check out, bring Tammy, and then you guys walk together like a happy family to the artisan street. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So by the time you go downstairs, Kane, Anna's no longer there. Instead, there is a half elven male. His hair kind of like tied to a ponytail. He looks a little bit standoffish, kind of like noses high, sees you, and
Hit that man. Hit
bows.
that.
I'm gonna wink at him as I walk by.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna wink at him as we approach him.
He ignores
Yeah.
that wink and bows at you guys. Have a safe trip.
Great.
Thanks, man. We will.
Okay, so you make your way towards basically the one of the zones. You're going to zone B, if I'm not mistaken, where
Yep.
most of the artisans area. So as you walk along the in between the alleys and various roads, you can see there are actually a lot of different specialty stores. Some are specific for guns, some are specific for pottery, some are specific for masonry, some are specific for carpentry. So like each have their own like different small shops and their competitors here and there. It's really kind of like the LA, kind of like the artist area, the hipster area kind of thing. So let's just do it quick. Go ahead and roll investigation to find the right. You guys have the guide and everything, so you're fine. You guys managed to find the right shops. You're buying materials for your gun, and you're buying materials to make a leg. Materials to make the leg is not really that difficult. You can make a good and basically like a replace to a crutch, basically just a prosthetic leg. That will run you maybe about 2 gold, let's say.
2 gold. Okay, 2 gold for the legs, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm also going to buy. I want to buy. What's it called? Wait, let me check. What? Okay, I'm going to buy a tinker's tool.
Tinker's tool. Tinker's tool, that one is common enough. The shopkeeper will sell it to you for 70.
70 gold.
Yes.
70. Woo!
Yes.
Oh god damn, it's too expensive.
Yeah.
Can I just use the room?
It is, a very intricate tool with various different parts and everything, so it's expensive.
Okay. Friends, can this unit borrow? Can this unit use the our backup money to buy this tool?
For more travel,
Um,
do we know how much horses would cost
Yeah.
usually?
Horses, if I'm not mistaken, around 20, but give me a sec.
Oh,
20 gold
Oh.
each. Expensive DM screen. I am looking for scene magic. No, that's magic items. Damn it! I want horses. Adventuring, falling, exhaustion, traveling, services. Nope. Ah, damn it! I can't find it. Give me a sec.
it costs 2 gold.
I doubt so. Here, traveling, travel pace, lifestyle expenses, in currency exchange rate, spell services, Man, it doesn't say here. I need to open my separate PDF. Google RPG tools shop catalog. Alright. Yes, open this up and let me find stables. General store, bookstore, adventuring supply, transportation. Alright. You are looking for some horses, yeah?
I'm trying to recall if we've ever used horses in our travels. And
No, you've
you would
mostly walked,
know.
but you would have asked simple draft horse, like a horse that is made to pull stuff. Those will cost you 50 gold.
Yeah. And we have. How important are the tools for J5? J5.
Hello, J5?
Sorry, I have my mic off. Okay.
The voice module is turned off for a minute there. Let me turn it back on.
Okay. If this unit has this thinker skill, it can use it to make other sets of things. It will be useful for us in our future travels.
How much is it?
And you also need to fix the gun, or else you can't really fix the gun if it breaks when you use it.
How much is it?
Oh, horse? Oh, Tinker's
Uh,
Tool.
no,
Tinker's Tool, yeah.
Tinker's Tool is 70. 70.
70. How much do you have now, J5?
This unit only has 65 gold.
I can lend you 5.
Uh, but this unit also needs some extra money to buy materials.
Yes.
What
I'll give
material?
you 10, bud.
Yeah, there you
I'll
go.
give you 10.
I
Sure,
guess
friend.
I'll give you
What?
five.
Thank you, everybody. This unit is humbled by your kindness.
Mm-hmm.
5
I'm the
gold.
generous guy. What can I say?
I will reluctantly give my 5 gold to J5.
Alright.
Well, everybody, give everybody. Thank you, friend Ignis. Thank you, friend Ash.
Yeah,
Alright.
don't count on
70 gold.
I get 10 from Kid. I got 5 from Ash. And 5 from Ignis, right?
Uh-huh.
Thank you. So I'm gonna use 70 to buy the tool
Alright.
and another 2 for the materials, right?
Another 2 for the materials for the like, yeah, just wooden material. You're not making it from any sturdier material, just wood.
Just wooden.
Alright.
Material. Can I also buy some iron ores?
Iron ores. Why do you ask these weird things? But I think I can find them. Give me a sec.
Man, I'm an artisan. I want to craft, man.
Yeah, give me a sec. But you can't use ore just like that. You need a forge and everything. These are just like, if it's
Okay,
smith's tool,
sorry.
it's not like a forge. It's just like hammer and whetstone, that kind of stuff.
Okay. Not iron ore per se, but let's say iron ingots.
Yeah, sure. But again, I'm just saying, if you wanna properly craft stuff, you're gonna need a workshop. You're gonna need to stay for a while. So let me see. Ingot. Oh man, no. What? Can I search sword? Yeah. Metals. Ha. All right. Okay, so you wanted just how much? Are you planning to make?
A small amount. I mean,
What are you like planning to use it for?
I wanted
It's,
to
it's,
make,
it's
I wanted to craft something small, some memorabilia, something like that.
okay.
A kitchen, yeah.
Okay, something like that. It shouldn't be that expensive. I'll say just 1 gold. Just you have some extra spare.
Yeah, so 73 in total, right?
Yeah.
Okay. 85 minus 73.
And then
no,
for Kane, you wanted to repair that gun. For the material, you asked around. Go ahead, roll Guns would be a bit difficult, so investigation. Someone to find a shop that actually knows how to deal with guns. You have no idea, unfortunately.
Can I also,
Alright,
can I also search for
that's
it?
fine.
Go ahead.
Can I ask him how much? Can I ask them how much studded leather armor will be?
I'm sorry, we don't. You're okay. You travel around finding a different shop with armor. That one. Give me a sec. Arcane shop, potion shop, jewel cutter, tailor, textile. That's not it. Where's the armorer? There you go. Adventuring supplies. Nope. This is not it as well. God damn it. Sword. Bling. Alright. Armor. You are looking for just. What are you looking for?
Studded leather armor. Where can I buy it?
Started with. There are a couple of blacksmiths here and there that you can find. These guys will sell you studded leather armor for 60 gold.
For 60?
Mm.
Alright. What if I sold them like my spear and rapier?
The spear and the rapier. If you trade those in, spear. Uh, he doesn't really want the spear, but if you wanna get it off your hands, he'll take it. But the rapier, if he takes the rapier, he'll be willing to reduce the price to 40.
Hmm. Hmm. I'll still sell the rapier for money, but I can't afford the leather. I can't afford that armor.
All right, so
I gotta eat. I gotta eat.
if you're selling the rapier, then he'll buy it for you for 50.
15?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm, oh no.
Oh, wait. DM, sorry. I'm stupid. I already have Tinker's tool in my backpack. Can I
Ah,
buy wood
Have a
cover?
second one now.
Can I buy a wood covers tool instead?
Wood carver tool would cost you 2 gold.
What? Oh, it's so
2 gold?
cheap.
Can I
I'm
have
gonna
my 10
return
gold back?
everybody's
Can
money
I
back.
have
Here, take it back.
okay.
Yes.
I also okay. Has everyone searched? Can I?
So I'm gonna return everybody else's money and buy book covers too. So 5 gold piece in total that I spent.
Right, so in that case, can I buy the armor from the guy
Oh,
All right, so
for 40?
40. Yeah, you sell like the rapier. We'll go through the whole thing. So you give him the rapier and you pay the armor for 40. All right.
Okay.
All right.
I I want to find embroidery tools and like small pieces of fabric, threads, whatever tools are.
Yeah, those won't be that expensive. I'll say 2 gold pieces, and you'll have kind of like a small fishing tackle box where there's like a bunch of different colored beads in
Cool.
there with ribbons and everything. So yeah,
Nice.
you have stock to craft stuff. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna buy that.
Yes, put in the weaver's tool. We'll use that instead.
What was it? 2 or 3 gold?
2.
Okay.
Weavers tool.
Woo! My
Alright.
armor went up.
Yeah.
But
Is
you
that a disadvantage though? I mean,
What?
does studded leather armor give you a disadvantage?
It shouldn't. It's a light armor, I thought.
The disadvantage is medium or higher, and not
Ah,
all medium,
yes.
some medium.
Cool. Okay.
Ash buying charcoal. Heh. Anything else, guys?
That's it for me for shopping.
Alright.
Insane.
Oh, I'm gonna ask Tammy if she wants like a toy or something.
You
I mean,
walk
I was-
around for a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Well, she doesn't seem to be interested in any of the things that you go through, actually.
Yeah, you don't want anything.
Hello.
No. Yep.
Oh yeah. So can you hear me now?
Yep.
Yep. Loud
Okay.
and clear.
So that's my shopping list. I need all of that.
All of what now?
Cured
Like
leather and phosphor. What is that for?
cured leather for my what do you call mage armor and
Remember, if it doesn't say the item is consumed, you can use your one for
Your
it.
focus.
okay, so then I just need one piece of cured leather then. One piece of cured
No.
leather. One.
You
What?
don't.
Okay, look.
You don't.
With material, for the material
Yeah.
component, if it doesn't say consumed or it doesn't say 10 gold or 15 gold or whatever, you can use your
Uh-huh.
one. You don't need any of the
Uh,
things. You can use your
uh,
one, or the component pouch will have everything you need.
what component pouch?
Okay, I don't give you component pouch, I give you a one. So you can use that one to do everything you need. The thing that you need to
Uh,
buy, if it says consumed or X gold pieces worth.
okay, so
Ah.
just the charcoal then.
Yeah, just the charcoal that you need.
Charcoal,
The rest too you
incense,
don't
and
need.
herbs.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So a brass brazier, how heavy is that?
I wonder if there is in here. Brazier. Yeah, there is. Oh fuck me. Give me a sec. Brazier. Not that heavy. 5 pounds.
5 pounds. Okay, so I'm going to need one brass brazier that I can carry around, and all of those charcoal, incense, and herbs for worth 10 gold
All right,
pieces.
just 10
Make it
gold. You're not
make
buying more.
no no yeah, I'm buying more. Make it make it 20 gold pieces for now.
All
No,
right.
30 gold pieces so that I can
Change
recast
form
if
and
I need
everything.
to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just put in the spell. There should be a section for you. So you go to the spell.
Huh?
Press the edit button, edit item,
Edit which one?
at the very right next to the trash can.
Next. Yep.
Okay, and then go to details of the spell.
The find familiar spell, yeah.
Yeah, 5 familiar spell details. Okay.
Okay, edit. Yep.
Okay. Then there's if you go down to the, you see verbal somatic material. Yeah.
Yeah.
Under it there is 10 GP worth coal apa semua tu.
Mm-hmm.
Bawah dia there's
Oh, okay. Yep.
supply
Yep.
0.
Oh yeah, so I'm
Yeah,
gonna
put
put
it
3.
30.
30.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Okay, do. Sorry, my shopping has not been completed yet.
Yes.
Okay, I wanted to sell my stuff. I want to sell my mace,
You wanna sell your
mace
The
dagger, and my skill mill.
dagger, he'll take it for 1 gold. The mace, he'll take it for 2 gold.
Okay,
And the other one?
skill mill.
Skill mill, skill mill. He'll buy it to you for 20.
20. So I have 83 right now. Okay, and then also I wanted to buy a leather bag.
Or what?
A leather bag.
Leather bag. You have one already. You wanna buy another one?
Yep, I want to buy. It's not actually a huge backpack. I mean, a small pouch, I guess.
Simple enough. Yeah.
Yeah. Let me check. Let me check the size.
Yeah. I know what you're trying to do. So I'll
Yep.
say it'll cost you 5 silver. Really, not like
Five silver.
at most 5 silver. You could find 3 silver cheaper ones if you want.
Okay, 5 silver. I'll buy the expensive one.
All right. So it's
Yeah.
a little bit tougher.
How's the conversion again? 10, right?
Yeah, 10. Yes, from
Okay.
copper to silver to gold is 10. People don't use electrum and platinum that much. Mainly because of the conversion rate. Who's joining and rejoining?
Yeah.
Oh, Ash, is it?
Ignis.
Yes.
Wow.
No, yeah, okay. I was just about to restart my Discord and then it just connected. Okay. I'm good.
Alright, anything else you guys want to buy? Or want to
How much
help
for
someone
the
find the item?
the brass brazier, please? How much?
Brass brazier, I'll say 2 silver.
2 silver. Oh, wah. How do I do this? Okay, so 29 gold and 8 silver then.
Alright, anything else?
I guess that's all.
If you remember, I picked up what you call a shield from the other fight. How do I add it?
You're not
Ooh.
proficient with shields, right? If you're
Um.
not proficient with shields, you can't cast spells when holding a shield. It's
Oh
kacauing
yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
You
Okay,
can
so
learn how to use a shield. It's gonna take a while, but you can.
yeah, yeah. No, you know what?
From
I'm taking it, but I'm not using it yet.
All right.
I need a quarter staff. I'm gonna find a weapon shop
Oh
then.
yeah, yeah. Quarter staff. Simple enough. Quarter staff, simple weapon. Why is it not here? What the fuck? Quarter staff. There you go. You can buy it for 3 silver.
Oh,
huh?
easy. I'm buying it.
I want to get like a handkerchief,
Handkerchief.
like a small one for kids.
All right. That will easily be 1 copper.
Okay. Oh no, it's a big one. Can I get a few then? Just because I don't really.
Okay.
Oh
You can buy higher quality one that is 2 copper.
yeah. Okay, 2 copper. Great. Oh no, conversion. Okay.
All right. Anything else?
Hmm.
I think we're good.
All
Yeah,
right.
let's go for lunch. Oh, actually, if we
Do
walk
we still have
around and
time?
we see like a bakery of some sort, I'm gonna ask, "Hey, do you want some like?" I'm gonna ask Tammy if she wants some cupcake or muffins or
She shakes her head. She had too much yesterday.
okay, okay. But does any of this place reminds you of home, Tammy?
No,
No. Okay,
this
that's
looks
okay.
very different.
Hmm, that's okay. We'll figure it out. Okay, let's go for lunch. How's that? Are you a little bit hungry? You want to go for lunch?
Hmm.
Let's go for lunch. Hey guys, let's go for lunch.
Do we still have time, or is it lunchtime already?
Yeah, you still have time. You still have time. Like this,
Oh,
I assume that particular conversation happens at the very end. If you wanna
yeah.
buy stuff, now's the time.
What do I need? I don't need
No,
anymore.
I've done shopping. I've done everything.
Done. Kane, you
my
wanna find
my
anything?
my character is very low on equipment, unlike my previous one. So
Yes.
I got some swords. I got some upgraded armor. That's about all I really need right now.
All right. Anything else, guys? No.
Uh,
Sure.
can, can I get a spear?
Someone had a spear just now and he wants to sell it. You could just take it.
I had a spear that I didn't want.
There you go. So you lose that spear and you take that spear.
Nice.
Because yeah, I didn't get any money from it, so have it.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you, friend Kane.
All right. Anything
How,
else?
how do I put spear? How do I put spear?
Control space, search for sphere, then click and drag on the bottom left of the spear page to your character.
Yes, but the thing is, it doesn't pop out.
What?
This item spear doesn't come out.
I think you need to refresh your page first, because I searched spears there.
Is it items that's
Let's see.
already
Yep,
or
item is ready, yes.
other places of items?
Carry on, carry on.
All right. Anything else, guys? No.
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 No. All right. So you guys make your way towards the main building at the center once more. The closer you guys get to Zone S, the crowder it gets, and when you get to the center building, there's a lot of people of different races are just walking around, whizzing past. They look all very very busy. Most people are going out, most probably because of lunch. You guys are meanwhile going in, and you guys approach to where you remember the elevator was, but you are immediately stopped by some of the by the guards. I'm sorry, you're not. Are you invited? Are you guests here? Because you're not wearing the uniform. You realize everybody else in the service, in the vicinity is wearing this familiar white and gold robe with different colored sash all around them, and you are certainly odd man's out when you're trying to just walk in to kind of like the office area.
Oh, we were invited to lunch here.
Yes. By whom exactly?
Uh, I'm trying to look up the name. I remember Uma, but I forgot the other one.
Ilfir.
Ilfir.
By Madam Elder.
Right, Madam Ilfir. Yeah, you got invited to a lunch with Madam Ilfir, and I'm the king. So, like, please, if you don't really have anything else, just stand back. We
Well, that's
don't
good to
want
hear, sir. I'm really happy that the king of this kingdom is, putting his time in and helping run the castle as he should. That's
Eh.
very good on you. And king kind of like pats him on the shoulder.
It's sarcasm. I hope you understand sarcasm. Like, just stand back, sir. If you don't want any trouble, just go to the waiting counter and set up an appointment if you want to meet with Madam. And at that point, the soldier kind of jumps a little bit as he notices Uma is right next to him. Miss Uma, I didn't realize you there. My apologies. These people are with me. Of course. Please.
Ooh,
Well, come with me.
Spark.
And as we walk away, I'm gonna turn around and wave goodbye, Your Majesty, at the guard.
The guard like waves at you slowly and like scared. Oh, like, oh shit, I'm gonna get written up. Oh no. Like, he is very, very panicking. So you guys follow Uma. Oh, you guys seem much better than yesterday, to say the least.
Yes, these units had tons of fun. Just last night we had a karaoke off. Karaoke off.
I
Kara.
had a nice bath, a good meal, and a pretty face to talk to all night.
Well, congratulations. Come on, and she steps into that vertical hallway again, and she jets upward, leaving you guys behind at the ground floor.
Come on, Tammy, let's go.
She
Jump
follows
in.
you.
Yeah. Follow.
She leaps in and she kind of like tries to stabilize herself a little bit, but after a while she kind of gets used to it and begins floating up slowly.
Yeah, you got it. You're fine.
Rest of you?
Yeah,
I
follow.
All right. Again, all of you, one by one, zoop, zoop, zoop,
Uh,
zoop, jump into that pillar. Yep.
Before jumping, I wanted to look at the very top of the pillar. Is there any contraptions there? Anything that
Um,
uses the magic?
there are magic sigils on the floor.
Or on the floor? Okay.
Yeah, on the floor and on the ceiling. But they don't seem to be the source of this movement thing. You're not sure what is, but yeah.
Okay, sure. Then
You
if
jet
there's
up.
nothing more. Okay.
You jet up to the very top floor, sixth floor, and you step out. Uma directs you to the same location, the ivory door, and then the first door on the left. And you guys enter the similar magnificent room, but this time instead of like looks very busy, all the books are all in their place on the wall. Instead, in the center there is like a long table with yes, 10 chairs provided for everybody to sit inside. You can see Elfir is preparing the table. Plates are like flying in her direction, following her finger, pointing there. The plate flies and lands over there. She moves around a couple of adjust the furniture. Oh, come in, have a seat, I'm just finishing up. I'm gonna pull a couple more cutleries onto the table. Just finishing up the arrangement. I hope you guys are hungry.
Oh, famished.
Please, have a seat, We'll just need to wait for cranky old Desmond. He does not like waking up early.
Early.
Wow. Early, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, Miss Elf, if you don't mind, can I browse the books here? Do you have anything about dragons or the 12 heroes,
I think she kind of points at one of the sections on the wall, like on the third floor. I think that one has can you and you see the book floats out and zoop, flies into her hand. Yeah, I think this is the one. Kind of gives you. Feel free. Don't think there are any. Kind of thinks for a bit. No, I don't think there are any confidential stuff here. So go ahead, have a read.
Thank you. Okay. I'm just gonna gonna quickly sit and just Tammy, you go play with Kane, okay? I'm just gonna the
Immediately
book.
gets ignored. Tammy, you see like she's wandering around the rows and book as well, pulling out some of the books, giving it a read. Just seeming like reading really intensely in one of the books and everything. The rest of you, what do you guys do? While sitting here. So, how do you find Wolid so far? All good? I hope. I hope you guys haven't done any trouble.
Well, I don't think so, at least.
Very good. So, how do you find this place? All good? Nice temperature? How's the cool air treating you? It's a little bit warmer this time around.
It's all been wonderful, honestly.
Alright, good to hear, good to hear. And at this point, you hear the door swings open, and you see oh, I guess I might as well show you the pictures. Nope, let's play a backstory. There you go. This is Desmond. This is
What's up?
Uma. And this is Ilfir.
Where? I don't see it. Oh, I have to go out of my
Yeah,
room.
it's in the
Did he
hallway.
shave his beard or did he still have the beard?
He
can't
has his
go
beard.
out.
He instead of long like to his crotch area, it's much
Where?
shorter
Where?
now, much more manageable
Oh.
now.
I
Where's-
can't go out, please.
What? Why?
Go out.
Paused. I mean, I need
Oh,
to see. There you
oh.
go.
There it is.
Oh yeah, game's
Ooh.
paused.
Why are you sideways, Ignis?
But yeah, so that's
Look at
the.
Uma. Uma's cute.
Oh, it's so pretty.
What
Yeah.
the hell? Kane's next target.
So yeah, you see.
Like, no, I didn't realize before, but you're very enchanting, Uma.
Kane already
It was too dark yesterday.
So yeah, so you see Desmond comes back in. Now he's wearing a familiar uniform to not Uma, but familiar to what Ilfir is wearing. But instead of the purple sash that Ilfir is wearing, he's wearing a black sash instead. As he sits down onto the table along with the rest of you. Oh well, look at you, all fat and healed. How you guys doing?
Whoa, look at you. With a lot less hair.
I know, much better.
Good choice on keeping the beard, though.
I don't know. I was thinking of like cutting it short, maybe like bald on the side, you know. But like I feel like I'm too old for that hairstyle now. I think I'll keep this long hair. Keeps
Looks
the
good. You got like a whole silver fox thing going on.
yeah,
Nice.
exactly. The old wizard man look kind of thing, you know, right?
Now you have a beard to stroke when something's puzzling you.
Or annoys me. I think that's more likely to happen. Yeah. And he begins stroking the beard. Man, and here, like, I thought I just met this guy, and now he's already with beard and long hair. You humans live way too short. Well, food.
Yeah, that's why we got to make the best of it.
Fair enough. And you can see plates of food just begin flying into the room by some form of magical energy, and they begin to like land at the center of the table. You can see it is a more arranged meal. Like the meal that you ordered yesterday is just like everywhere, but this one it has a more, how should I say, yeah, like it the meal complements each other basically. You can see like a large roasted animal. You're not sure what it looks like, lamb but not quite. And you see a couple, like a bowl of salad on one end, a couple of piles of fruit on the other. You see some bread posted in one end, so it's a more wholesome meal. I'm sure the meal you guys had at the Goldwyn is much better, but it's the best I can do. Apologies.
I'm sure it'll taste delicious.
Introduce yourself, Madam Ilfir.
I'm sorry.
Did you cook all of this yourself?
Of course, I want to treat the savior of my friend, so I did my best. Dig in,
Mm.
dig in, dig in, dig in, dig in.
Really, you're too kind, madam.
I'm sorry I don't have anything for you, J5. And she gonna
It's, o-
she
it's
gonna
okay, Madam Esther.
she gonna thinks for a bit. Yeah, I really don't have anything. My apologies. Okay, so chat. So uh, you guys look like a ragtag bang of group right now. I'm assuming you guys are like what travelers, adventurers. Like what do you guys do really?
Yeah, something like that. We
I think adventures would probably be the better decision here as to what we are.
Adventures. And what are you adventuring for?
The arcs.
basically, I
The whole
suppose.
room kind of went quiet. You could almost hear pin drop, and the three of them kind of look at you.
Kane just kind of like sips at his tea, not really noticing.
Yeah, we are, but we all have our own agendas. Really, we just find it easier to stick together.
Right. Okay. She actually like looked properly stunned, like didn't realize. So the arc.
Yes, ma'am.
Right.
Why do you insight, please? Why do you look so? Why is she so surprised?
You guys are chasing after a myth. The guy that saved her friend, that was in a high security prison, is saved by a couple of people that is chasing myths. So
Ah, okay. Um,
Lunatic.
I mean, I'm sure. I know it's a little. It's kind of silly for to say it, but like somebody's got to do it. I think.
I
ah,
don't think it's silly at all.
oh,
I don't, but others do, and like I
oh.
respect that.
Well, people have been trying for thousands of years and nothing
Well, those
much.
people aren't us.
They certainly are not. Well,
Mm-hmm.
you have any lead in finding this arc of yours?
Well, this country was the first step. We got a little sidetracked with the whole imprisonment
Yes,
and
yes, yes.
our teleportation here, but we're back. We'll be back on track soon.
Very well, very well. Well, Desmond, you said you had something to give them, and you see like Desmond.
Give or son?
God damn it,
I didn't know
Elfair.
you liked us that much. Aw.
He stands up and pulls from under his chair like this small purple bag. Wanna make sure you guys don't fucking die outside there, alright? You guys are already stupid. I know you're gonna do something stupid. So I hope these things will help you be a little bit less stupid. And kinda.
Friend
Oh, I got
Desmond,
another
we are
uncle now.
friend Desmond.
Aw.
We are seekers of the art. We do stupid things on the daily basis.
Yes, I just found that out. Here you go. You are definitely going to need it. And kinda places the bag on the table for anyone to take.
Oh, can I call you Uncle Desmond now? This is so sweet.
Like I said, call me
Then we
whatever you
all
want.
call you Uncle Desmond. Uncle Desmond it is.
I like Osan still. Can I still call you that?
Like I said, whatever you want.
Okay.
You know,
Nah, man, nah. I know a thing or two about uncles. Uncles give presents, and Kane's like standing up, looking in the bag.
you see nothing. Like, as in, like you don't see the bottom of the bag. You see blackness.
Oh. Hmm.
Huh. I'm a little puzzled.
All right. You guys have something like super long that shouldn't fit in this bag.
I have a
Um.
quarter staff.
All
I
right.
take it out of
All
my
right.
bag.
She takes the quarterstaff and puts it in, and puts the bottom into the bag, and just pushes the whole thing down into like it shouldn't fit, but it just goes down and down and down until finally the whole quarterstaff disappears inside the bag.
Holy crap! What?
So like, and kind of puts his hands in and pulls the whole quarterstaff back out. So at least carrying
Magic.
stuff won't be much of a problem for you guys. All right.
Can I fit in there?
I'm sorry.
Can I fit in there? Can you fit like a person in there?
You can, but you are going to die.
Wait, what?
There's no air in there. You're going to suffocate.
Ah, man.
Yes.
I mean-
And also, if you want to find out what's inside, take the bag and kind of folds it inside out, and you see,
Ooh.
you see 5 vials of like potions of some sort just fall onto the table with a small rock falls onto the table as well.
Ooh, a
So-
rock. Can I pick that up and examine it? The rock.
It is a rock.
I don't can you look at the rock.
Oh, son, what's this rock, dude?
Luckstone. Found it on my travels in where else in Finas Denur. I think
Can this unit have a look at that rock, please, friend Ignis?
I mean, okay, sure.
Do I
uh,
recognize any of these potions?
Is it anything special?
Arcana check, please. Arcana check, please.
Okay. No more rolls.
With 14, you recognize 3 of them. They are the same color. Like it is. There is 3. There's 4 red potions and 1 blue potion. I think 2 blue potion. I think 2 blue potion and 4 red potion. But 3 of the red potion is slightly darker in hue. You recognize these as decoction of healing.
The Decoction of healing. So I'm gonna put that in the inspiration, I guess.
There's a bag here. I'll just put all the items in there, and up to you who you wanna steal it.
Okay.
So there you go. Desmond bag in Fatal
I mean,
Inspiration.
So are we putting the Desmond bag in that, or is one person holding the
Up
bag
to
of
you.
holding?
Up to you. Your choice.
Because if I'm gonna be stealing stuff a lot, I might want to be having a bag of holding for that.
Yeah. So,
Sure,
yeah,
Kane. Just
yeah,
don't put yourself in.
you can see what's inside. What you recognize 3 of them as decoction of healing.
Where are the other ones? I ask Desmond.
The blue ones are potion of cold resistance, because the place is kind of cold out here, so take care. This one is a rare potion of healing.
Rare potion?
A lot of them has been used in the war, so there's not many left. So
Wow.
What-
So
And
what
you're
was that? One rare?
so 1 potion of healing, 3 decoction of healing, and 2 potion of decoction of cold resistance. Actually, my bad.
and you're giving this to us, a rare potion?
That's just 1. I have like 20 in my room.
Oh.
So it's not that rare
Oh,
then.
It's not rare
Better.
anymore.
or
Sure,
is the
it
20
is
in
certainly
your
not
room-
rare at all. No.
Or is the 20 in your room the only one that's still?
Oh, he made him himself.
Oh.
Son,
Oh, so now we know that's the
how?
good
Really?
kid.
Do you really need to blab out every single thing? Well, I know you like these kids. Just want to make sure you build good rapport.
Aw.
Oh, fuck you,
Oh,
welfare. Fuck you too.
Also, you have to teach me. You have to teach me one of these days. I'm pretty good with herbs and stuff.
Potion is gonna be a while, but I guess I can teach you the decoction if you want.
Yeah.
Sure,
Like
just
a recipe.
I don't really have a recipe. I kind of estimate shit. I can give you what I know, and then you guys can play around until you make it if you want.
Sure.
All right. So remember, you gotta find a material from a creature that regenerates. Right?
Like a human.
No.
Oh,
A troll.
like a lizard?
A troll. A
troll.
lizard would work actually.
Ah,
A troll?
So find something that regenerates health, regenerates HP. Okay, I'm gonna need you to boil it and make sure what do you call you get the essence of those flesh. All right, and then using
okay.
those essence, I'm gonna need you to put at least one spell slot, one level of magical energy into it.
How does that does that work?
I know, I just do it, so figure it out.
I guess
Okay, put
maybe
one level of
if
magical energy in it.
okay, one
Okay,
level of magical energy.
all
Okay,
right, and then mix it with water from a running river.
can it be a stagnant lake?
Running.
Okay,
Can
can it
can
be
it
a
be from a water skin?
I'm sorry.
Can it be from a water skin that we collect the water from the running river
Yep, that
and
will work. Yeah, just make sure the source is a running river. You can't take it from like a well or something like that. It won't work.
okay.
Yeah, and then mix it and leave it overnight, and the essence should spread out onto the water, and you have decoction of healing. A little bit difficult to swallow, but pretty good.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Nice. Okay. Uh, I wrote it down and like on a piece of paper and just.
Yeah, I'll write. There's a note here. I'll put that note into your inventory, into the fated inspiration. Just make it easy for everybody.
So, but the other one, the rare potion, you needs a lot of more time.
You need a lot more work. Yes.
Well, if ever we find ourselves here, do you mind if I learn from you next time?
How long are we
I
staying here?
Well, not maybe not now, but maybe if we come back and
wait. Why?
or
Sorry, going on.
or if we if we somehow found ourselves back here again. It might be nice to pay a visit to our favorite uncle, and our favorite uncle can teach me how to make a rare potion of healing or rare potion.
He kind of looks at Ilfir, and Ilfir. Well, that depends. He's in the Shadow Core,
uh,
and they go out a lot. Are you sure you don't want to
uh,
retire? You're old now. Yeah, the world's not gonna be in peace by itself. Besides,
Wait,
it's been a while since I get back to work.
what's
Go on.
well,
Uh,
the shadow core?
the Shadow Course is how do I say this?
like a bunch of sneaky people.
Basically, yes. They do their own things that even I don't know. Hey, don't look at me. Everything's classified with me. Heck, I might be
So,
leaving tomorrow. We'll see.
So y'all are assassins?
No, not assassins. I mean, it could be, but no. I'm a spellcaster, remember?
I mean, you can kill people with spells, can't you?
Not really assassiny, because, well, you remember the last time I used my spell. It's very explosive. Smiles.
Yeah, that's how you kill
Oh my god,
people.
I appreciate that
Osan,
so
Osan, you need to
much.
teach me explosive spells.
Yeah, son, me too, please. Can we just like meet if we meet each other? I mean,
I need you to be my tutor, please.
Kid, why would you ask Ilfir over here? Oh, no, 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 not me. I have way too much work to tutor someone. What about Uma? Really? Me? Yeah, I mean, like, we taught you before. Why don't you teach the new generations?
Yes, please, Uma.
She looks at you guys. No thanks.
uh,
Oh. No.
Well, if you want to be taught, feel free to persuade Uma a little bit.
I guess.
Okay.
Hey guys, I don't like that tone. Show some respect.
Oh, also, what's with the stone again?
Right, stone, luck stone. Helps you with your saving throw and ability check.
What? Flagstone, what?
It's a luck stone.
Oh,
Helps
luck
you.
stone, right?
It helps you with your ability checks and saving throw. Someone
Oh.
keep that. Someone who's been very unlucky anytime this past few days. Hold it. You should be slightly a bit more lucky.
So, this stone is not an ordinary stone.
No, it's not. No.
Anybody wants this stone? Points at Ignis.
I mean,
Points at Jade. Points at Jade.
Oh, is it shiny?
Friend Desmond said it is lucky. But if you want to
Oh,
make it, if you want it to be shiny, I can polish it for you.
Yes, please. Can you make it shiny? I could use some shiny luck.
He stares at you, J5.
And then I bring up my rug and then polish it a bit. No magic, no nothing, just polish it. Normal polish. And gives it to Jade.
And he relaxes.
This
Who
is not
your
the
girlfriend, Jade?
this is not the usual shiny that you always do. Can you make it even more shiny?
Oh my god!
Unfortunately, friend Jade, my shiny wax has run out. We need to buy some more.
So
You
you're like
just gotta
a
spit on it.
crafter or something, J5.
Yes. Who am I talking to?
Elfir.
Yes, Madam Ilfir. I am a blacksmith.
I see. Well, if you need some knowledge, I'm pretty sure we have, some blacksmiths here. If you want to do some work or anything like that, the Empire always appreciates more help.
This unit will keep that in mind. Thank you. So yeah, can ask J5 to speak shine. J5 imitates the sound of spitting, but
And it's like a robotic spit, like twee.
I take it away. It's like no, don't just spit on it.
So you took it away after he spit it. So like it's before he shined it. No spit still, no, but no spit, but it feels dirty for some reason,
it adds to the luck, man. It adds to the luck.
Gonna ruin his luck. Okay, so do I edit in my inventory?
Yep. It's in Desmond's bag, so just click and drag it.
Where is Desmond's bag anyway?
Fate inspiration.
Oh, Fate Inspiration. Alright.
Desmond's bag.
Ooh, what's inside? Yes.
Yep. Just press press edit, and then you should be able to see all the decoction
And
of
the
healing,
details.
potion, everything. Yeah.
Yeah. Stone of good luck.
Oh, that one. Stone of good luck. Okay, how do I edit?
Just
Are-
click
is
and
there-
drag that from that bag into your inventory. That's all.
So can I'll be holding the bag, but should I just keep it in the faded inspiration so everyone can see what's in the bag?
Yeah, sure.
Alright.
Is there tea on the table?
Yes, there is tea as well.
I'm gonna pick up the cup of tea and look at Desmond and Ilfer like back to back, and then just like as I sip it and put it back out. So, this Osman here said you're a special lady friend, Madam Ilfer. Is like, if you don't mind me asking, is there something going on between you guys?
With this old guy? No. Well, maybe a long time ago, but no. We're co-workers now. But he is certainly
Oh,
a special
yeah.
friend of mine. I do care about him because he has protected me in several instances. And you can hear Desmond grumble by himself like his old man.
Oh,
But no, we
Kane just kind of
are
like
merely friends.
Kane like pats him on
really?
the shoulder like I get it, man.
Uh, really, you don't even consider Osan for even a little bit
I
after.
mean, we're a little bit different, you know. I'm an elf. I'm only 200 years old. I feel like should see the world first a little bit. But we'll
Uh,
see.
I understand that. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm gonna turn to Osan and say I'm sorry. Like give him an oh, I'm sorry look, and then just sit my.
You feel like a burning sensation at your feet.
Oh no! I don't get you like fire. Ooh, my feet are warm. This is nice. This tea makes me feel all the tinglies.
Desmond, no. And it dies down. And the heat dies down.
Yeah.
He dies.
Now, dessert?
Yes, please.
And kind of flies in. It's kind of like fruit pudding almost. It's like a fruit. It's a cream colored pudding, custard pudding made inside half of a fruit basically. So the fruity taste kind of mixed with the pudding as well. It's a nice palate cleanser after the whole meal that you guys go through. It's nice. So, what are your plans after this to search for this arc? Have any heading you guys are headed?
Wait. So in the room, there's only us and the three of them, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, we do have a lead of sorts, but I wonder, are you guys like always examined by your higher ups? Like, are you guys always surveilled?
I mean, I am the higher up, but I guess so a little bit. We have KPIs that we need to go through, things that we need to make sure we complete by the end of the year, that kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah, no, I meant like, do you have like, I don't know, like seeing eyes in rooms or something like that?
Um, why? Is it that secretive or something?
No, it's more like it's a new information, and I think if anyone like we do, we're searching for things. So,
Just just like you
Yes,
said
it is a
before.
secret.
Just like you said before, Madam Ilfir. Many have tried for thousands of years, but they did not find anything. Yet we have a lead. That is why it is a huge secret.
we
Okay,
do.
okay. Let us see this then. I
Mm.
can, and you see kind of like a shimmer goes over you guys, and
Ooh,
and we should be fine.
well, what did you do? That's kind of cool.
Just a little bit of anti-scrying measure I made myself. Nothing much.
Whoa, that's awesome.
So
Okay,
if you go
but
outside that door, you can't even hear us. So good.
amazing. Okay,
So what is
I
this new
I
information?
I turn to look at the party, just kind of silently getting consent, like because I hold the dice right now. Can I just like, is everyone okay with this?
Kane just kind of leans back in his chair, sipping his tea. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
You look at J5's face. It's just his face. Nothing changes.
What are his eye color?
Cyan doesn't change anything. It's still cyan.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Ash, Omara.
Umara nods.
Okay. I suppose Ash is fine as well. So from my bag, I take out the dice and present it to them. So we all had a piece of a shard, and there's this weird cats, I think, that just came up and stole one from each of us, well, from each of the pairs. Ash and I were traveling together, and then Umara and Kay were together, and then, but I don't think they're like that. Anyways, Jade and J5 were together. Then there's just this cat that, like, I don't know, went berserk and just took it from us, and then we hunt them down, and then like it's like, at first I don't know how how to explain it, but somehow the shards just kind of converge together to form this dice.
May I see it?
I'll give it to her.
She placed the dice on the table, pulls open her drawer and pulls out a large piece of pearl, basically. Puts it on the
Ooh.
table as well. One hand on the pearl, one hand on the dice, and you see her eyes flare out green as you can see kind of like lines, kind of like geometric lines basically appear the side of her head where her eye is, and kind of crawls up to the back of her head, and she kind of examines the dice a little bit, looks it up and down, turns it around, and after a while she places the dice on the table, lets go, and immediately the lines kind of recede back to her eye and the glow disappears. I mean, I don't know what that is, so that's one thing.
Hmm.
It does look like the shard's material. And what did you say you do that caused this?
It was just kind of converged together. I wasn't exactly sure what happened, to be honest. Like,
Well,
you
what
know,
what happened right before the convergence thing?
what did happen? Hmm.
Come on,
Does
refresh.
anyone remember?
Don't you remember, friend Ignis? We attacked the culprit together with our abilities.
I suppose. Um, yeah, like us fire genazis, we were born with knowing how to get flame out of our bodies. So, well, I got a little mad, because they were stealing my stuff. So I just and then everyone just kind of, and then, um, well, that happened.
Oh, so you use like what, firebolt spell to do this?
Um, no, see, like, if you may, can I do it? I'm not sure. Like, it's more of like a thing that I know how to, and it's more like, I'm currently thinking like, uh, because Osan did say no magic, but this is kind of like a thing that, people would know my race can do, and I wonder, like, should I do?
Is it a spell?
No, it's a cantrip.
There you go.
Really? Well, I mean, I I don't think it's a firebolt spell. No, no, I don't. I don't think I've learned that.
Hmm. Right.
I do know how to make flames from my body. Like, it's just
Deception,
yeah,
please.
well, sure. I oh,
Ooh, so close to one.
uh, I I'm so scared. Oh no. Well, I mean, I know a few, but that's only because I think it's just part of like my fire genasi heritage, like, it's
I
a,
didn't know that's a standard thing that all fire genasis would do.
yeah, but they usually don't, just throw to someone. I had anger issues, but it's all okay now, like, I don't know. Yeah,
Right,
so
right. I see, I see.
yeah, so we had plenty of traits of our own back at, wherever we came from, and we kind of combined that trait together on this one person, and then, it just kind of converged.
Uh-huh. What trait this is? Like, I mean, I don't really know much about yourself. So, like, what did you guys do as a team that made the shard come together?
Kick some guy's ass.
Kick some guy's ass. Very eloquently put.
Well,
Together.
that's what we did.
Hmm. Hmm.
Uh,
Hmm.
inside, I was so scared.
Go ahead, insight check.
Uh, I just want to see like what I think she's thinking.
Hmm.
And yeah, like what does it look like she's thinking? Like what are her train of thoughts? You know, is it readable at all, her face?
Give me a sec. Okay. Uh, she's suspicious.
Hmm.
These guys, some of them might be spellcasters, and
So I quickly look
you don't remember your
men.
names. Yeah, like you don't. She doesn't remember seeing a crystal at the back of your head.
I look to Osan quickly, like, oh, quick, God, silently pleading for help. What's I please?
Right. I'm gonna head out now. You guys, can you come back to my room for a bit? I need you guys. I need to a little bit something something. It's a little bit
uh,
more final present for you guys.
oh, more presents? Okay.
And he kind of stands up and begins walking outside of the room.
Do you mind if I have that back, Madam Milfair?
She kind of looks at it, looks at you,
Oh no.
looks at the rest of the party.
It's really nothing. I mean, like it's just a thing that is part of like a symbol of like oh, I'm not good at this. A symbol of the time where we all kind of
She
banded
pushes the
together.
dice forward at
Okay,
you.
thank you so much. And do you
Go
mind
on,
if I
take
just
it.
borrow this book as well? The book that you gave me, just for a bit.
I
I'll give
prefer
it.
the book not to go outside of this room.
Okay. Did I get to read a lot? I think I got to read like
A
I don't
little
know,
bit,
like
a little bit.
okay.
Now go on. Desmond's waiting for you.
Uh, okay. It was nice talking to you.
Yes, it was nice talking to you as well.
I go out of the room following Desmond.
Rest of you?
Well, go on as well. Following
So
me.
as well.
She keeps an
Sure.
eye on you as one by one you guys exit the room. And
Is Tammy coming
finally,
with us?
yes, Tammy is joining with you. And the door behind you. Desmond walks silently
Hmm.
towards his room,
Oh no.
closes the door. He immediately goes to his table, pulls out a scroll, tosses it aside. Pulls out a scroll, tosses it aside. Pulls out a scroll, tosses it aside. Pulls out another one, opens it, gives it a read, and immediately you see the paper burns up in this kind of like bright fire, and you see kind of like that same shimmering effect kind of shimmer around the room.
Hmm.
He
Oh
turns
no.
around.
Uh, so I probably shouldn't talk in the future.
No shit. Especially not with the director of the Magic Corps.
Oh. Well, I don't know. I guess I was too enamored with her, good vibes, I guess. Uh
He sits down and thinks, muttering to himself. In the meantime, what do you guys do?
I don't know what to do. I feel really guilty. Ow.
I wasn't gonna bring up the dice.
Because I thought she would know something. I don't know. She looks really smart, you know. She gave us lunch. That good place. I'm not.
What are you guys gonna do?
Let's find a map.
And Desmond
Uh,
points to the table at the center of the room where you can see this one, this map.
I do not own any tokens. I can't see.
It's 80%.
Configure token vision not necessary. Save changes.
There
Voila.
you go. Ooh.
Ooh, it's so big.
Sun Empire of Merodroth, mainland north sector. 2M is right there to the Ula Bagi Sayatikos east.
I see. This is 2M.
Wala
That's
bagi
two.
saya tikus.
Oh, there's only two
Exact-
cities. God damn.
3.
2M. 3M.
1M, 2M, and 3M.
Oh, 3M. Oh, okay, I see.
The mountain, the sea, and the
uh,
nothingness.
friend Ignis,
Yes.
can you roll the dice, please, and see where the dice rolls?
I mean, you can do it. I guess I don't deserve it. Give
I'm
me the
gonna. Nonsense, friend Ignis. Remember back on the balcony when I was under this suggestion from friend Desmond here, you protected the dice.
I suppose, but like, not anymore. I don't deserve it. That's okay. You keep it.
Alright, Kane, you notice that Desmond is keeping an eye on you as you guys doing this.
Okay. I'm just going to be prepared to react to something.
Alright. So what do you do?
So
Like,
can I
how am I
roll?
preparing, or
Yeah, what are you preparing? Like what are you expecting? What's your reaction?
I'm expecting an attack. So I have my hand resting on the sword at my hip.
Oh no.
You're
The short
expecting what?
swords.
You're expecting what?
No.
I'm expecting an attack. So I kind of just have my hand rest. I have my hand resting on my hip, close to my sword, but not on it.
Alright. Rest of you gathered around the table, you have the dice in your hand. What do you do?
Should I roll it?
Roll it. I guess that's what you did, right? Roll it.
Your choice.
Well,
Roll.
alright, I'm gonna. Okay, since J5 trusts Desmond, so he's gonna roll the dice.
Alright, so you take the dice, you throw it on the table, and the dice rolls. And begins to roll and roll and roll off the table and continues rolling and rolling and rolling and rolling and rolling. You
Wait,
you kind of take notice where it's rolling and you kind of compare it on the map. You look at it again, you look, you see, you look outside, and you think you got it right. You need to go beyond,
okay.
into the desert, into the sands of
Going to the
Kolodina.
sand. Oh, so we're not going back. Okay, I see. Okay. Friends, according to this, we're going to head towards the sands. Towards
Towards the
was it
sands of
west?
Kolodina. Yes, the east.
Towards the east.
Well, we certainly can't bring Tammy with us, so we need to figure out what to do with her.
Hmm.
Right. Tammy, wanna stop acting now?
What?
What?
No.
I don't.
What do you mean, Osa? What do you mean acting?
Just stop. You wanna go somewhere else anyways. You don't wanna be dragged further inland, right? And you see the childish demeanor of Tammy, kind of like, okay, fine. She kind of like, you guys wanna go into the Kolodina? Go ahead. I think I prefer to stay here. I need to get back to Dinas Venur. So
Wait. What? No, hold on. What changed? Should her appearance change or what?
nope, she's still a kid. Her demeanor is very different now. You guys can go. Like you don't have to wait for me. Like thank you for taking care of me and all that, but I can take care of myself. And she gonna snaps her finger and fire appears in her hand. So don't you worry about it, alright?
Are you actually 10 years old, kid?
I am actually.
What?
And Kane kind of nods and puts his hand on her head and ruffles her hair. Good on you, kid, for getting out in the world like that.
Thank you. No,
I don't feel bad leaving you behind anymore. You're really capable. It's great.
Wow.
she actually is smiling like genuinely. Thank, uh, thank you.
Well, okay, but I mean, it's not like I'm sorry if I treat you like a child. I mean,
Oh no, like I am a child. I've just been through a childhood that kind of needed me to be an adult faster.
I see. Well, if anything, I don't know if it was acting or not, but I did enjoy, taking care of you. Even if you might be laughing at me in the inside, but you were cute, and at least I think you get to be a kitten, and
Yeah,
that's
no,
fine.
it kind of looks at looks at
Ignis.
Desmond, and
Okay.
Desmond like, hey, I don't know, kid, you dig this hole. I it kind of looks at all of you. I, I honestly thank you for taking care of me. Um, sorry for lying, but I'm not sure if you would have saved me from that prison if I didn't pretend to be like an innocent kid, you know.
Ah,
Uh,
no
li-
No,
sweat, kid.
I
I understand.
yeah.
little Tammy, you don't have to lie to us. Look at friend Desmond here. He's not a kid anymore, yet we saved him anyway.
Mm,
Yeah, well, she didn't know that at the time.
Yeah,
yeah.
I did not expect you guys to go into that room, which is, it's good, but I did not expect to be brought to, what was this place name? The Empire?
2M.
To M,
Wallace.
yeah, one of those. Like, yeah,
But I was wondering why you kept on with the act even after your arrival here.
well, you guys are still nice, and I need to find a way to move away without, you guys being sad or anything like that.
Well, we appreciate the honesty, kid. Um, Let me think. Do you need any money? Because
Ah,
when we leave, you're going to need something to get by.
I plan to get a promise.
Oh,
Oh?
No.
Well, you sure you don't want anything for right now?
I mean, if you want to give me, that would be great.
Sure, here. And Kane will give her 5 gold.
yeah. You're not a bad kid. I understand why you needed to do what you do. I mean, doesn't make it any less painful. But here, I'm gonna give you 5 gold as well.
J5 just kneel in front of Tammy. Little Tammy, this is not complete yet, but this unit would like you to have this spear. As I give the spear to Tammy, I point towards the picture that I made. something to remember us by.
You can see her mouth kind of like you know that mouth you make when you're on the verge of tears, like her lips are trembling a little bit, and she kind of goes and hugs J5 immediately, and it goes over to hug Ignis, goes over to hug Kane, try to hug like all of you at once.
Oh,
Thank you.
no problem. No
You're-
problem.
You're 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 like a family I never had.
Oh, oh, you're okay, Tammy. It's fine. We had fun with you. You know.
Just remember, kid, the world is tough, so you gotta make your family your own way, okay?
Yeah, okay. I will. I will. I'm gonna be a good wizard. Then I'm gonna bring that whole city down. Thank you.
Did she just say she's gonna bring the whole city down?
Yeah.
Oh, Tammy.
King just kind of nods quietly and pats her head like, it's always good to have dreams.
Okay. I mean, sure, Tammy. What city are you talking about? If
That shithole of a place. Dinner center.
One that captured her.
that place. Okay. Okay. You know, I think while I appreciate a good destruction and carnage, I still think maybe it's better to change this city from the inside in. So yeah, promise is a good idea. Yeah, Tammy, you go for it.
She nods. And
Okay.
right at this point, Desmond stands up. Alright. Walks over to you guys. Gotta make a choice now.
Mm,
Do you wanna fuck off right now? Or take a promise? Because I don't think you want to go to the Sunset Isles.
no.
So make your choice.
Since
Promise.
we already know our next destination, I think we should leave from the city.
Yeah.
Good.
Is there a way out without Ilfer chasing us?
He thinks for a bit. Looks outside. Looks at one of the scrolls that he threw down just now. Takes it. Looks at the party. Let me check the spell.
We took back the dice, right? Before we got
Yes.
teleported.
Yeah.
You used it, man. You used it on the map, dude.
I'm assuming you took back the dice.
I did. I
Hello,
asked if I
Campaign.
could have it.
No, I mean like after rolling the dice.
Oh, dude.
Ah, fuck. You guys, at least you don't have a proper spellcaster. Right, jump. Kind of points at the veranda and jump.
Jump.
Let's go, friend Jake. This
Alright.
will need some help walking. I quickly grab Jake. Let's go. Limb towards the
Grabs Jade and jumps off the veranda immediately.
Wow.
I have
is
I
it-
have 8 lives left.
Is it
The rest of you, jump,
Is it a time sensitive thing?
jump,
Okay.
Alright, Kane's gonna go jump. Later, Uncle! And
jump,
he's gonna like
jump,
he's gonna
jump,
flip out the
jump.
window.
You flip out of the window
He'll
and
flip.
and the
He's
old
gonna do a
man
flip.
rips the paper in half, pointing at you, and you feel the whole body slow down as you're gonna slowly glide, like you were in the elevator, slowly glide down until finally you land on the outside. You can see in the distance the old man still standing on the veranda. You see Temi joins him on the side, holding the spear again, And you can see her tiny body kind of like jumping and like waving away at you guys.
That
Way
just wave is
back, I
fine.
guess.
So with that, what do you guys do?
Well, we better get some horses or something because we can't just walk across the desert.
Let's go. Let's go to the. This unit
Stable.
suggest we look for the eastern stables. We can hire some horses. Okay,
All right,
Regis.
let's go.
All right.
We gotta get going.
So you go to the horses. This is stables to the east. It took you a while, but you guys managed to get there. Again, the horses are. Let me check. It was a draft horse just now. You
50, you said.
need. Nah, it can't be 50.
Unless they got a camel.
Ooh,
There are camels. Yes.
Is that more expensive though?
Around the same. Both are
Yeah.
60.
They'll be
should
better for the desert, won't they?
Yeah, we should get.
Yeah, yeah.
cannon.
You should know. The closer, like you go to the east, it gets colder and colder.
Oh, what? Oh, wait.
Oh,
But camels don't hybrid, right?
I'm sorry.
No, camels are good for the cold because the desert gets really cold at
Yeah.
night.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like it's not a hot desert. It's a cold desert.
we
Oh.
have potions of cold resistant.
Exactly why he gave you that.
Oh, son.
It's as if he knew. It's as if he knew.
He gave us what?
Potions of
Decoctions
cold
of cold resistance.
Oh,
Well,
that's nice.
oh, I just feel bad. You know, I didn't think she would. I don't know. I thought she would like. While we walk, I will just talk to the party and like, I'm sorry, you guys. I thought it. If I said it was a fire genasi thing, like, it's not like they're gonna ban fire genasis. It's not our fault. We know how to use produce flame, how to use flames to our advantage.
That is okay, friend Ignis. Everybody makes mistakes. But the more important thing is we have to learn from our mistakes.
Yeah.
Remember, what did you say to me?
Remember?
Hell.
Oh, turn it back around.
You saying?
I remember what you taught me, friend Ignis. A wise person once said, like playing cards, you don't reveal your hands to people willy nilly.
I wasn't really willy-nilly, but I do think I just got off guard with
With
all
all the
the
niceness.
all the niceness that she gave us, and I thought, maybe she'd let this one go for one. But I think maybe I pushed it. I'm so sorry. Maybe next time let not be me to talk. Okay.
All right. So, what are you getting?
Do we know we're heading to a cold desert?
What's a geography? Is there a geography check in this game?
Intelligence.
Would that be in nature?
Nature, yes, nature. Go ahead.
I was gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
Let's go, everybody. Roll nature. See if at least one
Or
person.
survival. Or survival. I don't know.
Not really. No. It's more like, do you know the other side is cold or not? So.
Oof, guys!
That knows
Hey, I got a
everything.
10.
J5 is enough. J5 would know that apa namanya, the desert up ahead is cold. Mainly from the definition, actually. Colodina giant for cold desert.
Ooh, okay. Friends, before we head into the desert, this unit suggests we buy some fake clothing.
Fake clothing?
Fake clothing.
Oh.
Thick.
Fake.
Clothes.
Sure. I heard fake. I don't know.
Leaves.
All right, so buy some thick cloaks or something.
Certainly.
Sure.
Just quickly as you go by thick cloaks.
Does my fur not sufficient? J5.
Nah.
Aw.
I wouldn't say that. If you want cloaks, that'll be 1 gold each.
Ooh, that's a lot.
Money.
But it's proper, like with the whole fur and everything. It'll help you keep you warm as you go deeper and deeper into this place.
How much are they?
One
gold.
gold each.
Okay.
I'll pay for your skin.
Oh, okay.
You're really nice.
All right.
How do we... Winter clothes? What?
Just cloak, I think it should be.
Cloak.
Cloak.
And this is sufficient for the coal?
Yeah, it'll be enough. Like for environmental coal, I'll give you advantage on your Constitution saving throw.
Cloak of what?
There's no nothing. There's no cloak.
No cloak. Again, just put the new costume, new item, and just put in cloak.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cloak.
Okay.
You can pick which icon you want to match, like what cloak you buy or something. Yeah.
Yep.
Up to
Hey,
you.
Cloak.
is there a
Cloak.
fire cloak?
Cloak region.
Right. Anything else? If the horses is 68 each, so
Ooh.
68.
Yeah.
Oh.
One can handle like 2 people, right?
yes.
How about carriages?
Carriages will cost you 130.
Ooh.
No, you need cart. You mean carts, don't you?
Carts
yeah,
would be
carts.
cheaper. Cart would be I'll say 25.
Okay, 25. Carts can hold 4, right?
Carts can hold 4, yes.
With the driver or without driver?
With the driver and the side seat, I guess 6 max.
6. So 1 cart, 2 horse lah.
Yeah, that could work.
Yeah. That would be all of our money, I assume. All of our party money.
1 cart, 2 horse will be 120 plus plus
25.
25, so
So
145.
145. Yeah.
Which leaves us with what 55?
55, yeah.
Eee, not bad.
Yeah.
Alright.
So we bang that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
55.
So you
Already
you
deducted.
you did a transaction with the guy. He nods and gives you your 2 horses and also carts. The names of the horses are sec. Like
got
they I mean, yeah, the owner like actually named them.
Oh, the owner like their animals. Can I just? Okay, no. I'm gonna go first.
One is called Frosty. It's kind of like a white, kind of like basically plain white horse with a little bit patches of black on her butt, basically. And then
You pet it.
yeah, and another one is Lena. That one is a completely brown horse with like white on the long side of her face, on her forehead, basically forehead to the nose area. There's a patch of white over there, but mostly brown.
What do horses eat though? Do they need to eat?
Oh.
You are in a desert, yes. If you're in a forest, that's
We'll need to buy
right.
some food for them.
Okay, so just quickly, do they have food here? Oh, come on,
Wait,
really? No,
why
no,
can't-
no
why can't
feed.
Why don't we just take camels instead? Camels have food in the desert.
No, they don't.
They don't.
No, they don't. They have to eat. They store their food. Like they store their food in water and fat.
Camels don't eat sand. They eat something else.
But yeah, if you're buying horse feed, I'll say just more rations basically, just to make it easy for you guys. It'll just be more rations.
Okay.
Yeah.
How much per ration?
1 gold each.
1 gold each. Oh, we have 55. We can buy 55 gold rations.
That's a bit much. So
Your choice. It is long lasting. It is long lasting. So up to you.
buy 10 or something.
Okay. Just so you know, I already put 10 my 10 rations that I don't need into the fated inspiration. So if you buy another 10, we have 20 right now.
Okay. Okay.
We'll take to cross the desert.
Yeah. How long would it take?
You don't know.
We
If
don't know.
You don't know. You never
that's the
bought up.
thing.
You want to buy a map as well?
I thought that was the map on the Osan stable.
No, map of Osan Stable is this map of north north sector of mainland.
Oh, so okay, so we're going beyond. Oh, I see. I understand. This is way out.
Since we're going, if we're going to the next area, I think we should buy some maps as well.
All right, quickly map would be pretty expensive.
Ooh.
If you're getting the base one, just let me- that's map case.
Since we're poor, let's buy the base one. We don't need fancy stuff right now.
I mean, the dice basically guides us.
Yep, that's true. So you don't need to, but if you want to get a general structure around you, you might want to buy a
We
map.
could always just ask. We could always just ask a trader how long does it take to cross the desert.
That's true.
But here's the thing: we don't know where the point we're going to. Actually, we're just following the dice, right?
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
We can't just tell we're going to that city, we're going to that place. I mean, if we are going to that, we know where our destination is. I'm sure someone can estimate our time, but we're going to some place that nobody knows.
Yeah, that is true.
Even if we had a map, though, we wouldn't be able to guesstimate where we're going, so we have no idea how long we're being in there. Why don't we just buy a bunch of rations in case we're in there for a long time?
Gamble. This will be an interesting way to do it, actually. Yeah, you could
I mean,
go
But
because
I'd
there's
like to know how
uh
much for a map. Anyway, how much for a map?
for a map
Actually-
base one I'll give 25 gold.
Okay, I'm gonna buy that with my own money, 25 goals, right?
All right.
Okay, so
Put in
I
there.
have
Guys, remember the berries I said I can make?
Mm-hmm.
Well, let me just check real quick. Yeah. Like, if we ever not have enough food, I can just make the berries, and we can all each like eat one, and it would be enough for like the rest of the day. So,
Okay.
so I'm just saying, like, it's probably fine if we don't have enough. If we run out of rations.
All right, so how many rations do you think we should get? We need one per horse, so if we get 20, that's 10 days.
Uh,
I think
the
20
horses
is
can
enough,
eat
right?
berries as well.
Yeah, give me a sec.
I don't know. Is 10 days? 10 days of journey seems a little short for a big desert.
It is a really big desert, yes.
Which is why I'm wondering if we should just go ahead and get all the rations
There,
that
you
we
can,
can.
you can
And
guess.
if we have an extra,
Also, if you notice, no roads.
Yep, no roads.
Oh no.
I'm
Difficult
saying,
terrain.
it's okay. I can take care of you guys. It's just berries. Trust
Yeah.
we
me.
can aim for the oasis so we can restock on food and water.
Yeah, that's right. We can head for the oasis.
Otis.
But here, there are some greeneries around here, right? Greeneries here. We can.
Those are decorations.
Oh,
not,
okay.
not exactly
Jul.
trees. Like,
Okay. Either way, the oasis is not the Oasis is there, right? It's not the decoration, right?
no. Oh, this is actually there. Yes.
Okay, so we can head for Odis, and then we can head anywhere.
All right. So that's what you're going with.
I mean,
Oh, so-
there must be some settlement around this river, right?
Yep.
Here.
The tents and everything. Those are estimations where the settlements are, because they change a lot sometimes.
Yeah, so we can find some place to restock as well. I think 20 rations should be enough. I mean, plus Ignis's berries.
I'm
Should be
telling you, you just need the berries.
Remember, you're
How much-
using
how
one.
much-
You're using one spell slot there for the day, so you can't. You automatically
Yeah.
less one spell slot.
Yeah, but like,
You have
You
3.
only have 2 spell slots, right?
I have 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many person can your berry feed?
10.
10. Okay.
Yeah, one person, one berry.
So you can sacrifice a spell slot to survive in the desert.
I mean,
So
if
no
it can
rations.
work,
If you guys don't want to buy rations, that's on you, man. I can live without eating.
Yeah, he doesn't need it.
Yeah, legit.
All right. So once you have your logistic prepared, you have Lena and Frosty with you. You have your
Ooh.
cart. You put all your items in
Can
there.
I?
You don't seem to
Can,
be chased by soldiers.
okay.
What do
Can
you
I
do?
just quickly not quickly, like take 10 minutes to cast Speak with Animals?
Okay.
Ritually.
Friend, I hold friend. I hold say to Ignis. Friend Ignis, do you think that is wise casting spells here?
Oh, you were. Okay, I was just about to start, and then J5 stopped me. Oh, right. I forgot. This is the whole thing why we're leaving. Right. Okay. Let's go.
And you guys got on your horses
Oh my god, I forgot.
and went on your merry way in the direction of Kolodina in hopes of finding where the location this dice is pushing you towards. And we'll see what happens in the next session. Woo! That was a turn of events. I was like, oh, everything was so happy and everything, and then like magic. I
Ah.
see. Cat to the
Ignis
left.
just dead ass says I can do magic in front of him.
No, like no. When she was asking, like, how did you guys, combine the shards? And she was like, oh no, we were fighting, and I used fire a little bit, and I'm like, fire? Was it firebolt? Oh no, it's something that us race like us.
She
And
should
I-
have said she used a torch to beat the guy.
Why?
So
Why?
she got upset because Ignis did a specific spell.
No, I didn't. I just said that I could probably use
like,
magic.
it wasn't confirmed. It was more of a
Was
suspicion.
it? Yeah. It wasn't confirmed. I skirted around a lot, but I'm not very good at this subject.
But yeah, and yeah, she's the director of the
I
magic
know,
core, so she's
no.
dealt with her own share of.
Well, at least we did all that we wanted to do except for going to the library.
You did.
We
Yeah,
dealt
at least yeah, lah, I mean, we did miss a lot of information.
There are some side quests over there that I did prepare, and okay, this is
Really?
where you're gonna go. Yeah. I
Side
that,
quest.
that basically like you could leave with a whole caravan, like so like you're traveling with other people, not just you guys. So it'll be a bit
Oh.
safer, especially Razboiniki Desert means Rogue Desert.
Oh shit.
Traveling with caravans have been on my mind for quite some time. I mean, because people want to travel, right? So, but since we are running away, we don't have time to find another caravan.
Yeah, exactly.
Running away.
Quick
Yeah,
question, DM.
Yes.
Considering my character's sticky fingers, would I have taken several bottles of that wine from the hotel?
I would assume so. I would assume so. Yes.
I'm gonna add that to my consumables.
All right, go ahead. Feel free to add like 2 bottles or something.
Feel free
Yeah.
to add what?
Can I get
2
some
bottles
the
of wine.
bath water, by the way? Can I get some of that bath water?
Why?
That's what you want.
What are you, Sims? Buying
Selling bath water of
Kane's bathwater.
of youth. Bath water of youth.
Oh my, it's a bunch of men in the bath. One of them's old. You're lying. It's like
You guys,
sunflower oil.
you guys are terrible.
But yeah, if you want to run your own con, go ahead. Up to you. But
do it.
Oh shit.
but yes, right now you are headed towards somewhere. We'll see where the dice. So basically, you guys are dropping the dice, letting it roll, and then you're just following behind it and see what happens. Yeah. All right, and when night comes, you guys grab the dice, set up camp, and then just do that thing over and over again. All right, this is interesting. But for now, I'll end the stream. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you guys next session. Bye bye.
Right.